Yeah.
Okay. And then you're encouraging people who
Are
disagree to
you a
come up and talk.
you a debate bro, or you want to have a discussion?
Yeah, I'd love to have a debate on it.
I just share your ideas and your thoughts on the prompt.
Yeah, I think that's probably like the worst thing for the relationship.
And I think that's also interesting, which is why women make better leaderships, both in empirical evidence and practicality, because the fact that y'all always take these conversations to relationships mean that men are collectively too narrow-minded to consider community.
Well,
But go ahead
men
and finish what
should
you were saying.
submit to women. I mean, what else would it be besides a relationship?
No,
Submitting to
it could be in
another
the
person.
workplace. That's what I'm saying. You
That's a
narrow-minded. Literally in the
relationship.
work. No, no, no,
That's a
no, no,
relationship
no.
as well.
It could be in, like I said, community efforts. It could be in the workplace. Like it's not just relationships, but
Yeah,
like you
all
can
of
Yeah.
take that
these are
broadly.
submitting to someone else. There has to be a dynamic between the two people. Therefore, there has to be a relationship.
No, they.
I
All
didn't
right,
say
go
No,
ahead,
it's
finish.
not
sexually, but
No,
like,
no,
about
it's fine.
the
Okay.
that.
No, you want to do wordplay? That's fine. Finish your statement then.
oh, I'm just trying. Okay, yeah.
No, it's fine. Finish your statement.
Not trying to do wordplay. I'm just trying to get the thesis of your, your
No,
belief
no, no. Go ahead and
laid
finish
out.
what you were saying.
I kind of said it. I just think that's probably like the worst thing that could happen in a
Because we
relationship.
got that part. Because
Um, so I mean, there's a couple different reasons. I think women are very intuitive creatures, so they do have
creatures
the
is insane.
potential. Okay, men creatures as well. It's you don't have to be like
Yeah, but I know
taking
like you
everything
use a lot of the.
sensitive.
No,
It's
it's not
okay.
that y'all. You like to use dehumanizing
I'm
language,
not
and
I'm
that's
not
why.
dehumanizing
But
women.
go ahead with your
I
list.
love women. I think you're just offended. You're taking it out of context because maybe there are misogynists out there. It's not my goal. The
All
point
men are
that I'm trying to make
misogynistic. Just finish your
is
points.
women are very women are very intuitive people. I think when you require them to act as leaders though, their sense of safety gets taken out and it causes a lot of friction in relationships.
It was an example of that.
Yeah, so like just for example, my parents, my dad my dad had some health issues and it required my mom to step up and try and lead the family. And what that did is it turned her into a very rigid person. Her feminine essence left and she was
How
required
so?
to lead the family.
How so?
How so what?
How so did her feminine essence left? Like how?
Yeah, her natural uh caring, nurturing side of her
Yeah, no, but you're not
was
being vague.
suppressed. How is that
You're
vague?
being vague. Like I'm actually explaining what it looks like.
Well, I'm letting you know
He's
her
asking you to explain the details of the attributes that you saw disappear from your mother and the way that she
her
became.
loving, nurturing side of her was
Okay.
suppressed because she had to now provide and lead a family. And even like to your
This
point,
is
outside
gross. No, but
This
like,
is
are you
bullshit.
sure that wasn't
gross.
because your father was in the hospital and that man was the love of her life? In that sense, you don't think that like that would have an effect on her?
Well,
You
I
done
wouldn't
had
make.
mad
Look,
parts of
but
your
Also,
life.
she doesn't love
hold
him
on. I
anymore.
That
would
That's
bitch
the
hold
took
on.
sad
mad
I would
dick.
part.
That wasn't the love of her
hold
life.
on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I would have made that
Fuck up.
argument. The
Nobody
argument
submitting to whores. You bitches is
by
whores.
Newski, not the DL, but hold up. The argument I would make is that your father failed to be a leader, right? Because like him getting sick, your household was in a disarray. Like he didn't have anything. He didn't have insurance to step in. He didn't have any protections to protect y'all
He
from
did.
that.
He did. I
No,
don't
no, hold up. No,
disagree
hold
with
up.
your
No,
claim.
no,
Well,
hold up.
I
Hold up.
can't
Hold
hold on
up.
because you're
Hold
making
up. Hold
claims
up.
without knowing the
Oh, no, no,
actual.
no, no, no. I'm telling you, based on what you're describing, your father failed as a leader. In a case of an emergency, right? Everybody had to go into survival mode, and you say your family was in disarray because he failed to plan. So yeah, your father failed as a leader. So luckily, your mother stepped up, and filled in the gaps where your father was not able to do so. So maybe he should have submitted to your mother. He leaves.
Yeah,
So
you guys are just race baits. You mute me, and it's kind of funny. You women can't debate. It's so like you resort to this.
Okay, sir. You sound weak like your daddy. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Liz.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I was
yeah,
a
he's talking about
fucking
his mother's
bitch.
feminine essence, which is really weird. Like that's weird. You
You
realize?
guys are fucking clowns.
Um,
Just muting people instead
Also,
of
your
debating. Why?
mom stepped
Trying
up.
to be
Like that
interruptive.
was she was working hard. Like she was able to step up, and she did as soon as she needed to. And instead of admiring her for that, you're like, ew, she lost her feminine essence. Like that's so gross. That probably wasn't easy for her to do.
That's what I said. She sound like a leader to me. But I love that he gave an example of how like his daddy was weak, and I think we should really understand that a lot of these men that we assume are leaders are weak. They're not planning anything long term. They're not setting up security blankets. They're not like planning for emergencies, and like you're going to be left vulnerable because they're not crossing all their T's and dotting their I's. So like, yeah, you can't
Yeah,
just claim you're the leader because you're a man. Like
Hello?
that's unjustified.
right, right. And I just wanted to say, like, men, when you think about it, they already have full confidence in women's ability to be leaders, right, and to take charge of things. They walk out the door and allow. Why is no one able to wait or what? They walk out the door and leave women in charge of entire families constantly, right?
Hmm.
Um, they also
No,
tell us that we should have some
no.
sort of like superhuman or at least CIA level ability to read body language, to read subtle little hints of deception in every single man that we meet, so that no matter how much he masks who he is, we should be able to tell that he's not a good guy. And no matter what, if he turns out to not be a good guy, no matter how much time has gone by, no matter what other factors there are, it's our fault because we should have seen it. We should have used our amazing womanly intuition to be able to see it from the beginning. So men already like understand our ability. So what is so and clearly it is far greater than their ability because they're the ones who are doing the masking, who are doing the walking away. So what's like but you have an issue with us saying, okay, so we're going to lead now?
Yeah, that's essentially like when you said made the point about the men walking out on the family. Like, yeah, there are men who say that when they want a child or a woman, they make sure they find somebody who would be a good mother, and then they abandon the family, because they know that they have nothing to offer to the child and that woman. What's up, Don, yo?
What's going on? You muted me. What?
I did because you was being rude. Don't
No,
be
I wasn't
entitled.
being
Don't throw a
weird.
tantrum. Don't throw a
No, I just
tantrum.
wanted to
Just go
say
ahead and
this.
respond to the prompt.
I just want to stick to the script. It say men should submit to women. Should they? Okay, cool. I feel like when we talk about submission of men to woman, I feel like it should be a balance. You know what I mean? Because a good leader know how to follow. You know what I mean? So in order to be a leader, you got to know how to follow. So at sometimes your lady, she gonna be up, and sometimes you gonna have to go with that flow. And then sometimes your lady gonna be down, and you gonna be up, and she got to learn to go with that flow.
And
But
y'all
I
be
believe
like vague. Like when y'all explain stuff is interesting. Y'all can't be more detailed. Like she's up and you go with the flow, and you up and she go with the flow. You're not saying anything. Like, can you
what
be
I
more
what I mean
descriptive?
what I mean like it like what I mean what I mean like it's gonna be times when she's gonna carry more of the load, or it's gonna be times as a man
See,
you in a
yeah, you don't.
relationship.
You using different words, but you're still being vague. I'm asking you to give an example of what you're talking about. Like, what does that look like and realistic?
I'm very clear. You just ain't listening right. I'm
No,
done.
now you can go because you couldn't like articulate your point. That's fine. If you don't have the ability, don't hop up on panels. What's up, DJ?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Doing well. What's going on?
Hey, I can't call it. I do like your prompt. I somewhat agree, but do you mind like elaborating on that
So
for me?
before I elaborate, you would say I agree because, and you would like give some substance to the conversation because of the discussion, not an interview, and then we can chime in.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I agree that men should submit. For I mean, in terms of some things, not on all things. I definitely agree because
Like some
I
things
do.
like what?
I mean, some things like as far as like um, it could be like more introspective things. I think sometimes
Introspective like what?
like maybe in the terms of future. What?
Sound like a
What's going on?
broken. No, that was weird. Go ahead.
What was, oh, I was about to say like in the terms of like maybe future plans. I feel like
Future plans like
submission.
what?
I mean, it's a lot of future plans that have to be
Like
made.
give us an example.
Future plans. It could be future plans as far as living, future plans as far as
Like
business.
future
It could
plans
be
is living like what?
like a living situation.
Like a situation like what?
Like okay, how I don't know. I don't feel like you're giving off a good vibe by the way you're asking me questions. I can't even talk.
You had no example. Now you gonna blame it on my vibes. That's interesting.
No,
Just say you couldn't
you're
answer the question. You're very
no,
vague. You're not being
I can't.
detailed.
I'm
No, it's
trying.
fine. You're a victim. It's fine. You can be the
No,
victim, but you
I
didn't give
can't
any
even.
actual examples. You said a
I
lot of. It's
can't.
fine. You wasn't.
I
It's
can't
fine. You're
even
not saying
talk.
nothing anyway.
I can't even
It's fine.
complete a sentence
I'm gonna
before
mute
you.
you because you had the opportunity to give an example. You couldn't do it. Couldn't even give
Um,
no details to support your thinking at all.
yeah, but it's interesting that he said, in the future, women should submit. Like, what exactly? So, are you saying that you're just going to keep
You just saying
telling a
future
woman
planning,
with so like yeah, you can be the
but
leader when it
this the
comes to
thing,
things that are
Liz.
happening,
Don't give them
like,
no answers though, Liz. 'Cause I
but
feel like you about to give an
tomorrow's never
answer.
going to come with that. It's just like future faking, but with submission.
That's true. It is future faking, but we can't even get to the future faking because he can't explain what that look like. He can't actually give us a scenario. He got offer no details. He like he like umbrella terms. We can't really have a conversation with umbrella terms. Danielle, why did you come back up here?
Hello.
Hello
I
again.
just, I
Why did you
just,
come back up here?
yeah, I just feel like you don't give a person a chance to like really open
Hold
up
up. But you said you was leaving and you wanted to
before
come
you
back.
start. But listen, before you start to be rude,
Are you from
like
HR?
when the females speak on here, you
Hold
don't cut
up.
them off, you don't
Did
interrupt.
HR come and say
It
you?
ain't about HR. It ain't
So
about
you left,
HR.
you rage quit, and then came back to critique
No,
my
I just
the way I'm hosting the
no, not
panel.
say critique you. It's the way you come off. If you really want a valid answer, you got to let a person speak before you
So
be
here's the
rude.
thing:
You know what I mean?
I'm not about to change anything. It's the way I come off. If you don't like it, you could have just went to the next level. Went somewhere and did
I'm
something
saying why
else.
I'm
It's
saying why you
interesting
don't
that you
do
came
Liz,
back here.
why
Hold up,
why you don't do
because I like
Liz like that?
examples and details, right?
Why you don't do Liz like
Um,
that though? Because she was rambling and really wasn't clear when she was talking. She was
what was she saying
rambling.
that wasn't clear? What did she say that wasn't clear?
She was rambling. She was just male
What
bashing.
did
She
she
wasn't giving a point.
What did she ramble about that wasn't clear?
So look, the significance of your topic it says should
So you can't
women
tell us
Then
what
you gotta
Liz
submit
said that
answer.
was rambling. So you
men
can't answer
should
that question
submit
either.
because that's unimportant. The importance of it
It's
is you don't
unimportant,
be
but that was
rude
the
to
point of you coming back.
How'd you
no
say it?
I literally had
because
to
you
stop
was
Liz because she was about to. No. I had to stop Liz from giving details to him.
no. I'm talking about before when she was
Hey,
previously speaking before you
anti-troll.
got chance.
So hold up,
But
hold
the
up.
whole thing,
Here's the thing. Listen, HR concerns you can send to my inbox. I'm hosting a live right now, so if you don't like my
that's
stage,
fine.
that's fine. You don't have to be here.
But you still
I'm not
you
gonna hold
still be
up.
rude though. Like how
Hold
do you
up.
get
I am
how do
hold
you
up. That's an
you acting
observation. I
immature?
am rude. No, you're right.
Fel-
I'm very rude. Shout
fellas
out to you
abort.
for
They hate
recognizing
men. They
something.
hate men. They hate
So
men.
y'all gonna
Abort.
circle jerk
Abort.
on the
They hate
panel?
men. They hate men. Abort. Abort. Hey, they hate men. They hate men. Abort.
That's why they all lonely on this panel talking to each other.
They hate men. Abort. They hate men. Lost cause. Lost cause. Leave the live.
Um,
Leave the live.
You the only bird left up here. You can go. He ran off and came back. You still up here. The way they get upset because they can't explain their thinking is insane because they want women to carry the conversation for them. They don't be having nothing to say, which is another reason why they should submit to women. Because if I gotta give details to you and explain what words mean and you don't know what's going on, why would you demand submission? We both gonna be lost.
And then even the way that they were all like, oh, like they hate men, like leave the live or this or whatever. People aren't even, they're not even getting the, even when a woman does hate a man, it's for very justified reasons. It's more like out of safety. It's more like,
No,
I don't like you because of the things
that's
that
not
have been done to us.
that's not what happened though. So them leaving is like it hurts their ego because it's like they gave up. So for him to declare that and basically give permission for them to leave is like it's a power play. It justifies, or we can leave, and it's not that we couldn't keep up the conversation, not that we rage quitting. Oh, you, it's a problem with you. That's why I'm leaving. That's why they do that.
Mm.
They need permission to leave conversations because they insecure.
And I think it's
Yeah.
just in general going to be very difficult. Like when people are asked to explain things that when they're coming from a place of just like patriarchal conditioning or white supremacist conditioning, because I see this on the Racism Lives as well. It's like there is no explanation.
Hey, Smarty
Like
Pants.
it's just conditioning. It's just how I've been taught to think.
Yeah, I get you because I've seen that too. Because like when I come and I see these things with men, especially when I see BLK men, like I always want to prompt them to view like the patriarchy the same way that they view racism, in the sense of like these are entities that exist like on us that take away from us. It
So
doesn't
let me
add
ask you a
anything.
question.
So
Why do you do that labor? If they playing in your face, why do you perform that amount of labor?
I guess it's kind of me saying like at least I know that I put it out there. At least I know that I said it. If you choose not to do nothing with it, I don't care. It's just more like there might be like that one person that would be like, oh, and I actually do care about that in the sense of like I don't want to do work for them, no, but sometimes I will say something like, look this up yourself. Like go ahead.
Yeah, but my point is that that's still labor that you perform, and when you say, well, at least somebody will listen, just like women are male centered, men are male centered, and they're not going to listen to what a woman is saying. If anything, they're going to take it as an opportunity to extract more labor out of you or to gaslight you. That's all.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, just save your energy is what I would suggest, but you can do what you want. What's up, TC?
What's up? What's up?
Hey,
So should men submit to women? I say yes, but can I ask y'all a question?
before you ask us a question, tell us why you say yes.
Because I feel like if you're in a relationship, it should be
What kind of relationship?
on both sides, like a man and woman relationship. Like if
Yeah,
y'all
because that's what the
striving
guy did
towards something,
earlier. I made that point earlier with the other guy. He wanted to deny it. You always like simplify these points down to relationships. But go ahead and finish what you were saying.
yeah, I was gonna ask if a man should submit to a woman, shouldn't a woman submit to a man,
No,
and why not?
What
because men
submit
don't know.
means.
Yeah, men don't know how to deal with power.
Men don't know how to deal with power, or women don't know how to deal with
Yes,
power.
no, men. Literally,
I
it's
think
like
women don't
giving.
know how to deal with
It's
power.
like it's
Clearly.
like giving a hold up. It's like giving a child a bunch of Halloween candy and telling them to only eat a certain amount, and they don't have like impulse control. They're gonna eat all the candy. Like men
Mhm.
don't have that level of control. Women, we actually do because like not only we community minded, we have to be resilient in society and learn how to work together with people. So when women are in charge, right? There are actually studies that they do about this. Yeah, I'm not gonna
When
name none of the studies. You
no,
guys can
hold
look it up.
on.
Hold up,
When
hold up. I
women
was still
go,
talking. Hold up, hold
all
up,
right,
hold
go
up.
ahead.
Because like the resiliency women have and how women have to work together, they make much better leaders than men. Men, idea of being a leader is a label and it's an ego trip. It's not for the betterment of the group.
Okay, so can you give me an example in history when that ever happened?
Hey, Drika,
Like ever?
today,
When women lead?
Yeah, like today. Was
What,
it?
what
Was
was
it? Did your daddy
what happened
raise you?
today?
Did your daddy raise you?
My mother and my father raised me.
Was your daddy like highly involved in your education, your emotional development?
They both was.
Your father gave you like forehead kisses until you left you at night. Talked about like
Say it again.
things
Can you
that you
open your
need to
mouth and speak?
process.
Cause I could barely hear what you saying.
What's up, Drika?
Hey Tara, hey Liz, hey everybody. Not not this juggler trying to be funny. Hey Mimi. But men definitely should submit to
I wasn't
women.
even done.
No,
Yeah,
hold on. Hold on, TK. The funny thing is this sound familiar, Tara, but I love it. No. No, they definitely need to submit. Like they to me it's shown throughout history that men cannot perform their role as a leader, that they crown themselves. They can't, even though they made the rules, they can't even perform. Hold on, trying to be disruptive. They can't even what's up, beloved? They can't even perform the roles. They have the cheat sheet and they can't even do what they set up. And I find that to be strange. So I think that they need to submit to women, be
what do you mean they can't do what they set up?
like they can't even provide the resources. They don't have access to the ability to protect or to get the things for their family. They can't do nothing. Like oftentimes the men lose. Like I said yesterday, um, like when you think of men across the globe who allow colonization to happen, they failed. They set the rules. They was at the board meeting and they let one of their own manipulate them out they spot. So how they gonna be leaders when they can't even keep their land in their in their own spaces in order? They're
No,
losers.
that is facts. But that's part of the thing about them submitting. Men love to submit to other men, though. And
Oh,
those men came in with structure, and they was like, "Oh, we for it."
but then by that logic, does that mean that white women should submit to white men because the white men were successful in that? Because no thanks.
I mean, does that happen though? Hey,
Yeah,
Felicity.
yeah, it does.
Hey, Mello.
Yeah, see,
Um,
stupid.
I only say that because like as a black
White men
woman, like,
submit.
hold up,
I mean,
sir.
white women submit to
Hold
white
up,
women.
hold up, hold up. Black women are rebellious.
Black
Like,
women the only people that don't submit,
yeah, that's my point. We don't.
and that's where
Like
you. That's why you where
they're
you at
like
right now.
we get the tropes. We get called masculine. We tell we supposed to act a certain way, and we be like, "Fuck it."
You is masculine. You don't let nobody talk.
Yeah, I
Cause we
told you
catch vibe.
masculine. I emasculated you. I took your masculinity in my
You never
jaw.
did that. Never
No,
did that.
it's right here in my jaw.
I don't give a fuck what
It
you
got your
say.
name on it. I'm looking at it right now. It's not that big either. What's up, beloved? What you doing? That's chaotic.
Y'all sad as hell.
I
Then what
want
does that make you?
to.
These bitches
Go ahead,
sad.
Drika. He trapped. Just
Yeah,
jump off the ship. Go ahead, Drika.
he want to call us some bitches. But
Y'all live. Y'all live.
okay. All right, mute up.
This
Mute
shit
up.
is embarrassing.
From one bitch to another, mute up. This the thing. What Liz is saying, men are only able to do that amongst men because of the rule they set. Men are very submissive to each other. So when you
Damn.
I'm saying the only time they can win is when they're dominating other men. Other than that,
So
they lose.
why
That's
don't
why
y'all dominate us then? Since y'all know how to do it, go ahead.
the domination happening right now.
Wait, but so the thing is though is that it seems like, and it doesn't seem like this is the reality, that certain, so if a white woman has a career and is independent and all these things, like the chances are she's not going to be called things like masculine for having that, right? But like I see black women called that for being so-called independent. Like people call them masculine for it. So like it just seems like there's a double standard with this too. When you say that like white women are submitting and all these things, it just seems like it's so much
Thank you, it's a
more
no.
quickly like that black women get these like so-called masculine traits associated with them that white women don't get.
But the
And I don't
thing
think it's
is, what
necessarily
I
rooted in reality because like you could do the same thing, a white woman and a black woman, and one will be called masculine and one won't.
I feel like they throw the word masculine out there, but what he really saying is that we're not well behaved. Y'all not behaving the way we supposed to. And I say, fuck it, kids. Like nobody's supposed to be well behaved because they're saying it as a way to like control our behavior.
Yeah, because white women know how to shut the fuck up.
No, that's not
Y'all be
true. You
bumping
just
y'all
don't.
gums.
That's what I'm saying. Is no, we
Yeah.
don't. You
Yes,
just
you
you
do.
the way that you're experiencing it
Yes, you
through a
do.
biased lens is you see the same behavior in two different women and you attribute certain qualities to one woman and certain qualities to another woman. You hold the women to a different standard. We don't shut the fuck up. That's the thing.
You're gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I be over there listening to the white women and they be arguing. I don't know what these dudes be talking about.
Yeah, it's not rooted in
Um,
reality.
yeah,
Can I
but
ask
he
one question to the
delusional.
women on the panel?
Hold up, real quick.
One
What's
question to the
up?
women on the
Hold
panel.
up.
Do you have a
What's
family?
up? Hold up. What's up, Mello? How you doing?
Hey bro, how you doing? Hey
What's going on?
Draco,
Happy
hey
Sunday.
Hello.
Liz, how
Hello.
you doing? Men should submit to women. Yeah, I totally agree. I think they kind of already do. As far as relationships are concerned, men listen to their women, they listen to their wives. Women make their own doctor's appointments. They schedule things for them to do. They schedule their lunches. They cook their things. They wash their laundry. They already submit to these kind of women. Outside of that, men submit to the women in their lives. They submit to their moms, their aunties, their sisters. They listen to their advice, but sometimes they take it as their own. Yeah, that's what I got. Men should submit to women because they already do. They just take the advice as their own.
Yeah, they admit it to it all the time. Maybe like they've been raised by women. I don't know why all of a sudden they think they're adult. They think they equipped to be in charge. But hold up. What you say, Tunica?
But you said women
You s-
shouldn't submit to men, though. Can you explain that?
hold
Because
up.
women are
It's
smarter.
yeah, y'all niggas dumb. You
Is
made
there an
that very
argument for that?
clear. No, you already set the example for it. It's been proven. Go ahead, Tunica.
Well, I guess what I'm confused is, even the book in the Bible, it says, that
Hold
men
up, hold
submit to
up, hold
God.
up. Whoa. We not talking about fairy tales, sir. You want to talk about the prompt or no? Don't come over
That's what
here
the
and try.
problem is. All
Very
right,
Don't
no
try to
worries.
That's what you
indoctrinate.
see.
Let me
That's the
ask one
problem right
question then.
there. That's the problem.
Hold
That's
up,
the problem.
hold
Hey,
up.
This
that's
is the
cool. That's
Y'all
cool.
gotta
problem.
If they don't
calm
believe, that's
down.
cool. Here's the question. For all the
Yeah,
women
you
who
a
We
say
already
dummy.
that
lost
men
the
should
plot. We a
submit,
lost cause.
do
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Y'all can't be talking at the same time. Yeah, you a dummy, but go ahead. Go ahead, Tunica. You got unmute. Carrie, we don't want to see you, nigga.
the one question I got for the successful women
Hold
on the
up. Yeah,
panel?
hold up. You can't ask a question if you haven't responded to the prompt. Bye, Curry. Don't nobody want to see you.
Ain't
Like,
no successful women on this panel right now.
hold up. So now you want to cry. And you feel safe because another man in here. You about to submit to him because you feel protected. That's interesting. Thank you, Faina. Tunica, what you want to say? Or we can move on. You're not
According to the
asking
question
questions.
you got there, you're
You
saying men
hold
should
up.
submit to women,
Hold up.
right?
It's
I'm
not a
saying men
question. It's a
submit to
statement.
God.
It's not a question. It's a statement. You're
Okay,
talking
that's a
about an
statement.
invisible
Cool.
person. You're talking
Men
about
should
a.
not submit to women. They
You're
submit to
talking
God.
about imaginary person, and you do not.
That's your
Y'all
opinion.
are
That's your
okay.
opinion.
So you can't answer the prompt then.
He
That's
just
childish.
answered it.
I'm
No,
sorry. That's
hold
just
up.
childish. That's childish.
He just answered it.
That's
Okay.
child. She just answered. I answered her. That's
Yeah,
childish.
you're a docile
That's
person who can't think
childish.
for themselves.
I just answered
No,
you, dear.
no, your prefrontal cortex is not operating at maximum capacity,
They
sir.
troll, bro.
Have
They
fun.
mute you as soon as you say some valid shit.
What the
I
dummy
said
go?
women should submit to the God in men.
Nobody believes in that. What's up, Curry? You sound old. We'll
What's
find your
up?
people. What you
What's
want to
up?
say?
So niggas get to bitches. Hell no. Hell no. What the fuck? On everything, bro. We run this world. On God, bro. Real nigga shit, bro. We need to benefit from the patriarchy. The fuck? On everything, bro. Like, yeah, nigga, we submit to no fucking kid shit. On everything. We run this world. Niggas run this world. All niggas run this world. On everything. Niggas need to stay running this world. On my kids.
The sad part is y'all
Niggas,
don't. Oh,
you,
okay.
you can submit to us. You can submit to us like how y'all been doing for like fucking centuries.
Ain't
The
nobody
fuck?
ever submit to you.
No, that's your job. Submit to me. Your job is to make sandwiches, have snacks, and watch the kids while I'm at work. That's your job.
Who told you that?
I don't think
The
this guy's
source.
18, to be honest with you.
I'm 20 actually. So yeah,
Who
you're
told
right.
you that? Who told you that lie?
Who told me the truth?
No, who told you that lie?
The truth?
Regardless, who told you?
Fresh and Fit. They made me wake
Oh,
up.
those your daddies?
No, but don't you
Yeah,
love how like the older point
yeah,
of views come
Are
from a
those
point
your
of view
daddies?
from when women didn't have
yeah.
no rights?
My
Those the
brothers taught me
daddies that
that,
taught you?
and also my brothers. You know what I'm saying? My partners. But yeah, Fresh and Fit. Yeah, them the gods. Yeah,
Well, I'm sorry you ain't had no daddies and those the ones that taught you, because that's fucked
type
up.
shit. Like shit, you fucked up and I'm making me a sandwich.
You didn't have a family? Are you an orphan?
Um, yeah, I'm an orphan. Yeah, I'm an orphan. Yeah, my family didn't want me.
Holy shit. I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's.
really get to meet some of these people.
Oh God,
Some
man,
of
Nah,
that's
them.
so
Mello,
crazy.
hold on, he trolling. And don't nobody give a fuck. And to be honest, don't
He's
nobody give a
stupid.
fuck about it. But what I thought was interesting,
Nobody
it
gives a
was
fuck about you.
hold
That's why
on,
you're
hold
oppressed.
on, hold on, hold on. Mute up now. Come on. The other man who was up here, he was like, women should submit to the God that's in men. I think that's interesting because we done had that conversation, and I think that sometimes they end up exposing their harsh reality. The reason why they try to not perpetuate, excuse me. The reason why they try to indoctrinate women with religion is for that reason, Tara. I just wanted to address that. I thought
Yeah,
it was crazy.
that's the
That,
whole point. It's to make you docile. That's the whole point of it. That's why it was invented.
and that's very telling.
So, because you gotta think about it, before you have any the ability to think logically and you can reason on your own, you're told basically what to think and what to do. And not only that, fear that if you lean into basic human instinct that you're doing something wrong and watch your back, somebody watch you all the time. It's literally to make you docile. That's what the whole doctrine is for.
But I
That's what I'm
think,
saying.
right,
He brainwashed.
yeah, most men are NPCs. They just robotic, just on the treadmill going. They can't
You're
think for
NPCs,
themselves.
but you're oppressed though. That's crazy.
I'm a
We're
what?
more important. I said, how are NPCs and y'all is the same ones that are oppressed? You're oppressed because you're a woman. Us.
That's
What's
because
up?
y'all look violent.
No, I dropped him because he was trolling.
Yeah, I
What's
just got
up,
a question.
Rockwood?
Well, I got a
Hold
question
up,
to really get that answer. I know
before
from
you
the answer
ask
for
a
the prompt. I
question,
know. I
before
just
you ask a question,
I
let's
don't
tell us
agree.
whether you
I don't agree.
agree.
I
Why
don't
don't
agree.
you agree?
That's what I was going to ask you. The question is simply this. I don't understand what you mean by submit exactly.
What do you think submit means?
Just read it and comprehend for what you think for yourself.
It's
Hold on, he
not
muted.
difficult.
Like,
So,
please.
hold on, you muted. Maybe he looking up what it
I'm trying to
means.
understand what your perspective is on this, basically.
No, hold
It
up.
doesn't
But
matter.
hold up, Mello. Hold up,
I
y'all.
don't agree, and I'm
Hold up,
trying to say
sir.
I don't understand.
Sir. I got it. You confused. Listen, I'm gonna be the leader real quick. What's your understanding of the word submission?
That's not my. It's not about my understanding. I know you have a
No,
different
I'm asking.
perspective,
No. I'm trying to see where your perspective is. See if we on the same page
but
or
how are
if
you
you
going
need
to answer
further
my question
explaining.
with a question?
Hold up. You're not following correctly. That's what I'm saying. You're combative.
I'm not. Oh, okay.
All I asked you was what's your understanding of the word submission. You couldn't do it. Now you want to crash out. Y'all come up here and want to know what words mean, and you think I got a different definition for what the word means because you want to argue semantics. Nobody wants to argue semantics with y'all. That's stupid. We're arguing the context of the statement, not the definition of words.
Not
While we
him
enjoy
running
this
the
awkward,
my
while we enjoy this
bad.
awkward silence, can y'all tap the screen and send heart me, please? Thank you.
I had something to say. But go ahead, El Chapo.
Yeah, I personally disagree with the prompt.
What's up with that noise?
Can you mute me, Tara?
Oh, that's you. It's hard to hear you.
I'll step inside.
His mic fucked up.
Can you hear me now?
It is better.
Sorta.
Are we in your pocket or something?
Nah, I was just coming back inside. I had to buy something.
It sounds like something rubbing against the mic.
Nah, maybe it's my case. Yeah, but
Your case is rubbing against the mic.
It's the wind, it sounds like.
Are you outside?
Yeah, I don't think this is me actually. Yeah, it is me. I'm the only person. I don't know why.
Yeah, it is you.
I don't know why it's doing this.
We don't know.
Can you just yell?
Yeah, I'll yell. Oh yeah, okay. I personally disagree with the prompt because I don't believe man or woman should submit. I believe the less intelligent person should submit in the relationship.
Why are you simplifying it down to a relationship?
Well, in general, then in life, the less intelligent person should submit.
So what if we saying that in this case, what if we saying in this case the man is likely to be the less intelligent?
I mean, if the man is less intelligent, then he should listen to the person that is more intelligent.
Yeah, so you agree. Shout out to you. I can't do the back and forth because your mic fucked up. What's up, Super?
It's not me. My mic was off and it's still going.
Listen, I don't know what it is. I don't work for IT. I can't fix it. Just mute up till you figure it out. What's up, Super? Oh, they gone. What's up, B?
Hey, y'all know that man gay, right? Like, I mean, no, he not gay. He bisexual. This nigga.
Yeah, a lot of y'all are. What's your thoughts on the words? We talking about the words, not the picture. Yeah,
men should submit to women. No, I don't believe men should submit to women.
Why
not? Because not all women are mentally there as much as not all men are mentally there. It's still the same coin. I mean, it really comes back to the actual. You can't really say that all shoe fits all for that type of.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know the core difference between spaces that are men are leading versus spaces that women lead?
Spaces that men lead, and no, I don't really look at the diversity of each one.
No, it's a thing though. So when men lead, you get a hierarchy where you have different levels. When women lead, you get it's more collaborative, a collective unit. Which one do you think is better, a hierarchy or being collective?
I can't say that because if that's not a true statement. That's saying that women would actually have because those are saying
women collaborate. In general, women collaborate with each other.
In general, they do collaborate, but at the same time, it's not like.
So hold up, that's what I'm saying. I'm taking the gender out of it, and I'm taking the traits that we see. When it comes to hierarchy versus a setting where it's collaboration, which one would you prefer?
Hierarchy.
Do you assume that you would be at the top of the hierarchy? What if you're at the bottom of the hierarchy? You okay with that?
No, because at the same time, it could still be a female that'll be at the highest the hierarchy.
You missing the point. Do you know the difference between a collaboration and hierarchy?
Yeah, collaboration basically is a democracy, basically of everybody just talking and coming together.
Hmm. Then if so,
Hierarchy. If it was
huh?
a woman who
Hold
was
on,
actually leading all
no.
over.
I took the gender out of it. We're just talking about hierarchy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or if it was a woman collaboration or a woman hierarchy, right? It was a men
No, I'm
collaboration
taking
or a men
no.
hierarchy.
I'm taking the gender out of for reading. I already explained, and you say you would prefer a hierarchy over collaboration, and I want you to tell us why.
Because sometimes, because sometimes it actually looks at this, that when you actually have a scientist or someone who actually has to think a lot, depending on the person who actually has to take the actual lead, because certain situations are not always going to end up well. But the best thing you can do is try to manage and know that you actually have the best advisory and mentors of knowledge to actually know that to go through it.
No, but that's not how the hierarchy will work, right? If you're considered the expert, then people will yield to you because you're the expert on it. And a collaboration, you see this a lot when you have like software development teams and it's like a project manager. Everybody has their expertise. They
Right.
come
So the
together, have
project
meetings.
manager
Hold
would
up, hold
actually
up,
still be
hold up. I was talking. I was still talking.
my apologies.
So everybody on the team has their expertise. They come together, they have meetings, they share ideas, and they go off and do their projects. They come back together and collaborate. That's how they work together. With a hierarchy, think of like if you're like at a retail store, the manager, assistant manager, and employee. Like there's an idea, like you have people have to do with like micromanaging in that case, because this person in charge, so they can't be wrong about things. So what you're trying to describe, which literally wouldn't be the hierarchy.
I think you make a really great, amazing point there with the collaboration team. My only thing with what you're saying that is it all comes back to intelligence. When you have a
They come back to
collaborative
what?
intelligence, when you have a collaborative team like that, all those people are already qualified and they're very intelligent. Like if you had a group of 5 doctors, I believe all those doctors should have equal say of how a procedure, how something should go through with it if they all have the same qualifications. However, if you were in a group of 5 and one person may be more intelligent than the other person, I do not believe that everybody should have the same say because you won't come to the best answer results from
Well,
it.
it's not about, but that's what I'm saying. It's not about everybody having to say. It's a different expertise. So the person who's doing the surgery may bring something else to the conversation than somebody who's on the anesthesiology, right? Versus the one who's going to make sure like everything's organized, the appointments are made, everything's arranged the way it's supposed to be. It's the person going to make sure that it's sanitized the way it's supposed to be. Like everybody has different expertise and responsibilities, but they still collaborate. It doesn't mean that one person's over another. They just share ideas.
Yes, yeah, I agree with that, but I think we agree, but I think we're seeing it in a different way. Like I'm saying that in the cases we both brought up, the doctors and you with software engineers, is that these are like very intelligent people. You seem to be a very intelligent person, even compared to the people you've been debating on this. So I know you're gonna understand. So I'm saying when you have someone that is not as intelligent or capable, there may not be an expertise. They may not be able to give any
But it would
ideas of
be.
value. Why do you believe
No,
it?
that's not true. That's not like, no. So, because that's how brain capacity works, right? Somebody, like, the thing is, a lot of times we put value on what a person's doing. It could literally be the janitor, the person cleaning up. It's talking about, okay, if we want to have meetings, this is the way the space could be managed and it works better for everybody. Like, the thing is, like, we put so much value on, like, a CEO, the person deal with money, versus someone who does the day to day, like we get like an executive assistant. The reality is that everybody's bringing something, so that's not necessarily true.
I see what you're saying. But again, I would say the janitor is also qualified because he's bringing something. But what I'm
So
saying,
what type of person? What type of person you think is not intelligent enough to be part of the conversation?
I mean, to be fair, I have a BS in biology and all this. I don't even want to get into it. So I do deal with people that just aren't capable. A lot of people are not capable. All right,
But
like you're currently like
like example, hold on, I don't need you to validate me. I want you to give me an example of somebody who's
okay,
not capable.
okay, I got you.
This
All right.
mic is trash.
So some students, right? No matter how many times you give them practice, how much help you give them, no matter how much tutoring, no matter what, some are just not capable, and it's not their fault. It's sometimes it comes to genetics, sometimes it comes to like disability, sometimes it comes to IQ. And if somebody's IQ isn't high enough, they can't be rational, man or woman. It doesn't make a difference who it is.
No,
And so,
no. What you actually talking about is a fixed mindset. That's not true. So it's not an IQ thing. Like, especially when you talking about a school setting, some people pursue certain careers because it makes more money, and maybe they would do better if they did something else. Like somebody could draw well, maybe the expertise would be art, but they over there trying to do chemistry because they heard being a chemist makes more money. That's where they come from. So it wouldn't be like, oh, you're not capable. It's like, okay, this isn't where your strength lies. Maybe you should go somewhere where your strength lies and then give us information on that. But that's not the way our society is set up. Our society is set up as a hierarchy, which is why we run into these problems.
So he's the one who said that women are less intelligent than men, right?
I don't know. His mic fucked up. I don't know what he said.
me, I never said
Yeah.
that.
Yes, you did. Totally, you did. You said women
Ma'am,
or men shouldn't submit to the less intelligent between the two, and the less intelligent one is women.
I said man or woman. I would never say that. I know a lot of women doctors that have helped me get through my life, so I would never say that. So
That's a lie.
no. I know you're trying to engage, like get engagement and all this stuff, but I never said that since the beginning. I said men or women should not submit. The person
There's a recording. We'll check the recording, but I know you said.
That's fine. Check the recording. All right, that's fine. I never said that.
I hate your mic. What's up now? You see? Hold on, did B go?
What Guan? Yeah, it is Nausi. You said that perfect.
Hold on, did B go?
Yeah, I was just waiting for y'all to finish talking. I mean,
Yeah, let him go.
if you
All
still
right,
going, but
I'm gonna mess your name up on next time because I don't like that shit. I don't like getting y'all names right. Go ahead, B.
I mean, pretty much like I said, like at the end of the day, you're talking about an actual society, so Marxism basically. Like you're not talking about far
No, I
Marxism.
didn't. I know. I'm not labeling nothing Marxism. Listen, don't make it overcomplicated. We're talking about a hierarchy versus collaboration. When men submit to women, when women are in spaces where they're in charge, you get more collaborative effort. Men, because of how y'all ego work, y'all reinforce hierarchy. That's why we got there. We're talking about two traits that we see amongst groups, sir. Go ahead and respond.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about in a relationship. Then pretty much it would still be
No,
hierarchy.
what type of relationship you talking about? Because we're not just talking about a relationship. We literally talking about the
Marriage.
work.
Marriage.
No,
Yeah.
sir. You was
That's
up
two
here,
different
and we
things.
literally hold up. We was talking about a work setting, not just a relationship. You
Oh,
were
the
focused on
company.
relationships.
Okay, then
Go
the
ahead and talk.
company,
No,
the
hold
spouse,
up.
hierarchy
You stay
still.
on. No. Talk about the relationship because that's already where your mindset at. I was
Okay,
just
then
clarifying. That's not what
relationship.
I was talking about. Go ahead.
So the topic is on relationship, correct?
Hold on. Why your mic sound like his mic?
I don't know.
The fuck
Oh
is
yeah,
going on
I'm
here?
outside. I don't know.
So you need to face away from the wind. God damn. But go ahead.
Nah, it's not even that windy. I don't know. It's somebody's stuff
And
is
your
on.
mic is trash. You need voice cancellation or something. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I was saying. I mean, if you were saying relationship wise, yeah, we can also. But at the end of the day, somebody's got to drive the wave. Like we understand the
So
reason of why we came
Hold on, real
together.
quick. Because your analogy not even making sense. So if I go get an Uber, right? This person driving. Yeah, they're driving, but did that mean they're going to master the plan? No. Y'all got to get out of these analogies and actually say what you want to say. It's annoying. Like, use examples.
Okay. The analogy is the example. Basically, it's the same thing.
No, the analogy
Now,
not the example. The
okay,
example is the example.
semantics. Okay. Example.
Not
All right.
semantics. What is you talking about?
All right. Let me see. I'm just give you a sample. All right. All right. You can say we're building a house, basically. Pretty much there are multiple ways to build a house, but like what design and how is the architecture you want to actually build it? or say you want to build a system, basically we're still going to need a compromise on the back end, front end, the SQL, the Excel, the whole thing. And then still have to recheck the XCC. We got to test it for compromises, for encryption, just for that, just to make sure that it's actually going from phone, tablet, computer, whatever. Like, I mean, it's pretty much a lot of things in life you actually see it.
What the fuck
But I
is
mean,
he
I still
talking
get the
about?
collaboration point, but it's not
You're
really.
just throwing stuff out
It's not
there.
really because it's only
Bruh,
a
give them
collaboration is
the
only good until somebody takes it. Like if you're the owner
Hey,
of the whole
Felicity.
thing, that's the
Bruh,
point.
give
Like
them the
what?
meat and potatoes, bruh. You giving them too much side shit, bro.
There's a lot of shit. I'm telling you, I'm being 100 with you. If you're going to go somewhere, the GPS says a whole bunch of ways. We know the actual way there.
We back in the car?
We're going right.
We're building a
Hold
house.
on.
Yeah.
Now, and then he said something about the cell phone. Hold up, your signal fucked up. Hold up, babe. Hold up. Go ahead. Hold up. Go ahead, Nase.
All
Hey,
right.
thank you, Felicity.
All right, yo. What I would say is, and you're welcome. It's interesting listening to y'all. It's weird. But what I would say is the best thing you can do for any human being is allow them to learn for themselves and allow them to be everything they want to be. Because you can tell somebody everything they need to know. And until they touch the fire themselves, they're not gonna know which way to go. You know what I'm saying? So
Why are you talking in parables?
no, I'm
Why are
just
you giving
saying
us a parable?
essentially what I'm saying is everybody is just a human, bruh, and y'all deserve to be exactly what you want to be, whether it be a hoe, whether it be a CEO, whether it be stay at home, whatever you want to do. And to me, I feel like the best form of love is allowing y'all to go out and cultivate whatever you want to be as a human being, because gender roles, we see that shit wrong. It breeds resentment in women. And I think that's why men won't allow y'all to lead, because we see what leads
I'm gonna
y'all,
tell.
which is
Hold
a lot
up.
of resentment and a lot
Hold
of
up. I'm gonna
insecurity.
tell. No, one of the reasons why y'all shouldn't be leaders is because y'all suck at communication.
What
Y'all
didn't
like
you understand?
You can't even lead us to a point, sir. None of you can.
What point? What point do you
But you
want
think
to
you're
hear?
leaders. Lead us to what the hell you're talking about.
I'm not saying men are leaders. I'm saying men won't allow y'all to lead because we see that insecurity, instability, resentment leads y'all day to day. It makes y'all's decisions for you. It makes you confrontational.
Where would you get resentment from? You don't get resentment from nowhere.
You
Where you
do get
get it from?
resentment from the patriarchy. Simply put, y'all
Okay,
gotta.
so what are you talking about? Where are women getting resentment from?
You can't tell me nothing. Stay with what you doing. I don't know
What I'm
what you
doing?
talk.
What I'm doing?
I don't know.
what the fuck?
Is
What are
you a
you
nigga
talking about?
or a gal?
Does it matter? What I'm saying is
I
true.
don't know. It's not saying you're not speaking true. You're speaking confrontationally.
Confrontationally, I'm asking the question, dude. Where would the
What are you
women
not
get?
understanding?
Where
No,
would
but
the women get the resentment from?
I told you the patriarchy. Y'all get it
All
from what
right,
white
so
so
men
what is
started.
the patriarchy?
The
don't men
patriarchy is what is
don't
white men assuming that
no
they
black
are entitled to the power,
black
so they
men
set up this.
participate in the patriarchy as well,
It's all
dude.
we know. We can only do as much as we know. We can only feed into
Oh,
what
so
we know,
y'all don't
which
know
is.
stuff. So
No,
you're
but
illiterate.
I'm not saying not every man. No, me.
no, but
So
go
you're
Yes.
back and
illiterate.
answer what the patriarchy is.
The
Who the
patriarchy is the
hell?
system. I said it's a toxic relationship that white men have with power and their own
It's not just
egos.
white men. That's where you're
Right,
wrong
not
with
just
that.
white
I
men,
mean,
black men too.
That's why I'm asking you again, what is the patriarchy?
I would
so
gather
in,
to say
so
black men gifted it to the white men. I ain't gonna hold you.
okay, you already got a lot of resentment from men in your identity. So
Don't
we
bring
know
me
where
into
that
it. I'm
comes
just
from.
saying.
You the one speaking.
Yeah, okay, but also too, right? The whole point is what she said. She said, would you prefer hierarchy or collaboration, right?
I would prefer collaboration. I would
You would
love
prefer
teammates.
collaboration, but the patriarchy, this thing that you're saying that women resent,
They do,
This
and they
it no,
resent.
but this thing it's based in hierarchy. So if you prefer collaboration, that means that you would prefer to be in a woman-led environment
What do
because
you
women
see?
foster collaboration.
Nah, I think women foster resentment, competition, insecurity, even within each other.
That's
But where
literally
did
what
that
y'all
come from?
do. Hold on. That's
That
literally what
came
y'all
from y'all.
do.
Hmm.
That came from y'all. That came from men.
I
Those
don't think
things
you got that
came
from men.
from
I think you got that from feeling less powerful in your own skin and your own identity. So
why?
you people migrate and react to cope. You know what I'm saying?
What
And I
year
feel
were
like a lot.
women allowed to have credit cards? Can you name it for me? Do you know what year women were allowed to have credit cards?
I don't give a fuck.
Do
We in
you know
today.
what? No, but I'm asking you in the sense of like how recent this happened. You say we're in today, but you're not looking at the bigger picture. It's crazy. Y'all are coming up here and y'all think this prompt is about a relationship and a feeling
No,
of intimate. It's not
I'm
about
speaking
that.
from a bird's eye view. I'm speaking
You're
from
trying to talk about patriarchy with zero historical context. You can't do that.
why do you
Exactly.
what are you talking about historical context? Now you're
Because
trying
the
to add semantics
patriarchy is
into it.
something that would, no, this
We
isn't
know what the
semantic.
patriarchy is. Why do we have to
No,
go back and dissect it from atom by atom?
No, she's
it's
saying you don't know what it is.
Because you don't
Why?
understand what it is.
How? Okay. What do you tell me? Educate me without resentment. Educate me without contempt.
Why do I
No,
gotta
we
No
attack
gonna do
you
it
with
thanks.
later.
kitten mittens on? Why
no,
you're a
This
no,
is
it's
grown
why
not.
man?
Exhibit A is why you can't lead. It's because y'all don't
No,
have the
Exhibit
you're
A
sense.
is why y'all can't handle anything. That's
You
talk to
gotta
you
have the
about
sense.
accountability.
no,
What do you mean?
you can't lead because you can't even go and look up something that is
Right.
freely on the internet
Y'all have
behind
to
a
win.
reliable source that is not
Y'all can't.
AI, that is not nothing, that is literally a reliable source. Google Scholar. We shouldn't even really be using Google, but Google Scholar, those people have degrees, those people have backing. Those things have been peer reviewed, which means another person who is at the same level of education that may think differently also reviewed this and said,
What the hell
oh,
that got
okay,
to do
this
with women
information,
leading?
the fact,
Has to do with women leading because if women were leading, they do a way better job than you guys would.
You just saying y'all just speaking
Y'all
opinion
just
and
be
then
saying
and then
anything.
saying words in circles like y'all just heard
That wasn't
words
a word in a
online and y'all
circle.
just
That was a
repeating it.
very word and
What
very
are you? This is
direct.
like
Go look.
so. You want women to teach you, but you want them to do it in such a way where they're not resentful or have an attitude about it. So they need to have like the exact correct tone
You are
to
white.
satisfy
You
your
don't get to
sensitive
tell black
feelings.
people.
Don't come
I
off mute
mean,
again.
that's how you have conversations, right?
But at the same
No.
time, because you apparently can't go look things up yourself, you need the information spoon fed to you. At the same time, you don't think women can be leaders, do you?
No,
Because
I
you think
need
we're
a
too
conversation, a
emotional.
back and forth. We share information. That's how it works. When you don't
No,
have
we're not
Problem
resentment or
the
sharing
problem
information
contempt.
because you don't
is
have any. What do you bring to the
exactly.
table in this conversation? Nothing. You have no
Perspective,
information.
human perspective.
Human perspective. You guys are NPCs. You're not human at all. Yet you claim the
You are
women aren't human.
projecting.
It's crazy.
You are
I ain't
projecting.
projecting nothing. You just think women aren't human. You guys aren't human at all.
I
You're
never
NPCs.
said
You're
that.
robots.
I said y'all
I'm
got
saying it.
inhumane mindsets.
I don't care whether you said it or not.
So,
I'm saying it.
You
You guys are
discombobulated.
NPCs.
I don't
You
care what
just
you think.
gotta roll
all
on
right.
with the
So,
conveyor belt,
I got
just
a
like any
question.
other man. You guys ain't no
If we're
different.
NPCs, don't that make you an android?
Mello wasn't done.
I'm sorry,
Oh
Mello.
yeah. Yeah, I don't really accept your apology, but I'll take it. I guess I'm not sure. But you guys are just NPCs. You kind of just roll on the conveyor belt. You go on with every other man. That's why you submit to other men so much in military, sports, fraternities, guys hangouts. You guys submit to other men at every which way turn, even if it's despite your girlfriend, lady friends, or wives. You guys are sad. Should you submit to your girlfriends, wives, or lady friends? Yeah, because you live much better lives. Married men live longer. Single men do not.
I have a question then.
It's not your
You
turn.
can
It's
talk
Chris's
after
turn.
me.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Chris.
brother. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. Yeah. So if we're NPCs, that would make you an android. Because your father was also
That's
NPC like
stupid.
me.
Hold up, Chris.
You know.
You gonna
No,
say
no,
something for
Chris.
real? I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna drop
I am going to
you.
say. I was going to say, yeah, we should submit to y'all. Like we should submit to y'all online and in private. And when y'all acting right, we should definitely submit. When y'all act right, We should definitely kneel and kiss your toes. But now we're not gonna kiss your feet till you act right.
I can't do Chris today. Go ahead, Trudy.
Can I say something?
Yeah, it's your turn. I just told you go.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear it properly. My fault. I mean, I just joined, so I don't want to just hop in the conversation and be, ignorant about what y'all are talking about. But submit to them in what type of way?
So, like, you could just say, so it's a statement, you say whether you agree or disagree, and based on your original thoughts, why you feel that way.
I think that whoever is the has the higher intellect in a relationship should lead. So if a man realizes that he's dating a woman and she's way smarter and more intelligent, then yes, it would be good for him to let her take over. So I think those things are situational. But it just depends on whoever has the higher intellect, and that's all I had to say, because it's like whoever is smarter, then they lead.
But what do you mean they're smarter, though?
If, like, for example, I'm a pharmacist, and if I date a
Blow that
man who
tape.
only went to high school, who you think is leading?
I'm saying, based on what you're saying, you wouldn't always be the smartest, though.
Not
Right?
always, but it can. Sometimes it's evident that two people are talking. You
I'm not
realize who's
saying
smarter.
that. Hold on, that's not what I'm saying. Like, you're saying you're a pharmacist, right?
Yeah.
And, like, these niggas love to say how they work on cars. And if you standing next to somebody who's a mechanic, and you wouldn't know shit about working on that car. But I think it's interesting when people come up here and they just go straight to relationships, because we're saying collectively as a society. I don't know. I thought that was clear.
That's
I
why
guess
I
not.
was saying in what regard. Collectively as a society, I do believe that society would be better if women led. I do think that because women, we are nurturers who carries babies in their bellies, and we wear so many different hats. We are versatile in a way that men have not. I mean, women are mechanics too. We've taken on so many jobs that men have taken on, and I feel like where it comes on to versatility, women have that more than men. So I do feel like if we're talking about like societal leadership and stuff like that, I think women would do a better job.
Yeah, I don't think it's nurturing though. 'Cause, like, I've seen niggas nurture their sheep collection. I think it's not a nurturing thing. That's not what it is. It's just like to be amongst a group of people. Like, even when you say that, like, this person may have this strength and this person have another strength, you gotta see
Yo,
that,
can I?
like, different. Hope nigga,
My bad. My bad.
that people should be working on different things. That's the difference, right? When you
Yeah.
talk about this hierarchy, and when we talk like micromanaging, you got motherfucker think he know everything, and he in everybody's face. Like, even when he don't know what he's talking about, you need to do this, and this. That's the problem.
Yeah, and I've experienced that before. And usually, what I have to do, I have to back away from men that are like
You
that
can't hear
because
me, coconut?
my voice ain't gonna be heard, So I have to back away from those know-it-all type of men. And some men, like I actually dated a man who told me that I'm a woman, so I shouldn't speak.
And see, that's wrong. I feel like that's fucked up, bro. Because I feel like that's the problem. Like, it doesn't matter whether you're in a relationship or not. I just wanted to say this, and then I'll get off
Yeah,
of here. But
yeah.
I love women, and it breaks my heart to see. It breaks my heart to see.
Hold on, you gonna get off of this? Get off of it. If y'all can't hear me, I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm talking maybe because I set my phone down. Can y'all hear me now better?
I hear you.
All right. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell y'all. What's up, GA Slate?
What's going on? Going on. I agree with this. Men should submit to women.
Because
hmm So women know what to do. Like if my if women are around me, I submit suggestions. Things for them to consider. I submit those things. I tell them, hey, this is what you should do.
no,
And when they
you know
do it,
what?
life
That's
turns out good.
no, that's
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 funny.
valid. No, that's valid. If the man is submitting their suggestions, and the woman is going to be the one who decides if those suggestions going to be like valid or not. If she say no, it get denied, and like, oh, this is a good suggestion. That's fair.
hmm Give them something to think about. Give them an
Yeah,
opportunity to
men can
utilize
check.
their brains and
I
decision making.
think, not that I think men love gold stars and like that, like pats on the head. So like he take a suggestion, you like, what's a good suggestion? Like men love shit like that.
Yeah, that's why they be called golden retrievers and such. I can see that.
Hmm.
I love gold. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I know. I know.
Now,
Also,
hold on, why is now Wasaki keep requesting up here?
Why y'all keep taking me down?
You say you about to
What she's
leave,
saying is,
and then you start scolding us. Don't nobody want to hear
No,
that.
I'm not. I wasn't scolding you. I was saying it break my heart to see y'all unfulfilled, and I would,
Hold
as
up, hold up,
humans, I believe
hold
y'all
up.
should
boy.
have.
No, you the unfulfilled one. How you keep wanting to come back up here to like get your shit off? You the unfulfilled one. We good. We content. Who was talking?
oh, it was me. I was saying that I also find it crazy that everybody can't seem to understand or wrap their head around the fact that, like, in a woman-led society, men would not be subjected to the same treatment that women are currently subjected to. In the sense of, like, if you really got
The
what
bam.
you say you got, it would be respected.
It's
Yeah, that's the
unfortunate though,
point.
because they deserve to be treated like we've been treated.
They do, but the thing is that naturally, the way that we are, like empathetic, nurturing, like in our hearts and our souls, it's like we can't subject the same torture that we've been through, even if we know that somebody deserves it. Because you look at a person and you're like, no, you're a person, you have a life, and you matter. They
We
don't do
can
that.
if
They're
we
like,
try. We gotta try really hard.
So to be fair,
Empathy
Liz,
is
I think they should be exiled. The ones who
From
can't come
where?
back.
Like from the United States?
SpaceX.
Oh yeah, rocket all men to Mars. I'm totally for that.
Yeah.
y'all
They
will
say they
follow
Bob
us.
the Builder. Build the infrastructure on Mars then. Look, test
Y'all
this
would
out.
definitely follow us.
No, test it out and see. Like, prove the point. Like, go and do
I
it.
think, I
Be a
think,
leader.
I think
Lead
it's
us,
a part of how they
lead
are.
us
Like,
into
in the
space
sense of, like,
exploration.
See,
yeah, I think
that's
they
what I
should go
said.
to
Y'all will follow
Mars.
us.
No,
No,
nobody
no,
will
yeah,
follow you.
we'll be right there. Just see ya.
No, I think men
Right
should go to
behind
Mars.
ya.
It's a representation for the genetics. It's like it almost kind of has the potential for life, sort of, a little bit, if you do this and this. The Earth is more representation of the way that women are. So they should go to Mars.
Yeah, they say they be telling us about all the stuff they do. Imagine the men who went to Mars and build infrastructure. That's impressive. I'm talking about because the power lines ain't underground. They all fucked up. They be falling down. Like the streets got potholes, sinkholes. Like it's not given. So if y'all want to talk about infrastructure, go build a city on Mars.
They
I
would
mean,
they would take each
realistically,
other's masks off just to bet to see who could last longest.
realistically, we would go to Mars, and
They
women
would do shit like
perpetuate this
that.
idea that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Mars is far more safe and
No, I don't think
sustainable for human
so.
life than Venus
Who hold on?
is.
Who wrote that book? Who wrote that book?
Women perpetuate the idea no
No,
matter
no,
who
no,
wrote
no,
it.
no, 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 no. Who wrote the book? Because that first of all has been debunked. But who wrote that book?
I don't know.
Just
Probably
so
a woman if it's
Did
been
you say
everybody
it's
debunked.
don't
been
know.
debunked?
Convenient.
If it has,
Yeah,
it's a
the
woman who
Men Are
wrote
From
it.
Mars is a book, and they were saying that the basic context of the books was bullshit.
Oh, okay. Not that literally that men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Okay.
No, it was literally
Kind
like a fake little nursery rhyme they used to make you sing when you were like in the playground. It wasn't like
Thus, boys go
anything.
to Jupiter
Yeah, it's
to
like,
get more stupider.
yeah. Excuse me.
I
Also,
never
I'm
heard
sorry.
that before.
I was
Hey,
Oh my
wondering.
god,
we
you've
would.
never heard that? That's probably also too
Hold
what
on,
he's
My
talking
Queen.
answer
about.
prompt.
It's like
Hold on 1 second.
women.
I wanted to hear it. I thought she was gonna sing it. I
Oh,
never
okay.
heard
Oh,
it.
I
okay.
was.
I thought you were telling me 1 second. That's why I hit mute on my mic because I was like,
Oh,
oh.
And I was telling
But I
Queen, but
was
she was saying something.
oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
Hold up, real quick. Go ahead, Mimi.
oh. Okay, so basically, if women go to college to get more knowledge, and boys go to Jupiter to go get stupider, and then something
Yeah, to
with
get
Coke
more
and
Yeah.
stupid.
Pepsi. There's a few of them. There's like 3 or 4 of them that are like around the realm of that are explaining like men are from Mars and women are from Venus, but they're nursery rhymes. Like there's something kids say in the playground. It's not like, you know.
Yeah, I
Damn.
don't remember
You
anything
know what's
beyond that first
interesting?
line though. There were more parts of it, but I don't remember them.
Yeah, I don't remember them either.
And that's why, and that's exactly why. So if girls go to college to get more knowledge and guys go to Jupiter to get more stupider, we've exceeded the intelligence level on this planet. So we literally have to go to another planet to
So
be stupider.
can I
So
answer that
here y'all
question?
would get
No, good
smarter.
try, but no.
No, that's boy math. He
It
got
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah, no.
He got boy math.
It makes sense.
Yes, because you would go to Jupiter to gain more intelligence, and it's a gaseous planet that you can't even stand on where it rains diamonds. So good luck.
Yeah, that'd be stupid to go to Jupiter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but
when I
the
heard some
thing,
guy. Oh my god.
no, but he's talking about intelligence. But it said stupider means that you're already stupid. You're getting stupider, like you're
No,
exceeding your stupid
Like
level.
I heard
not at
some
all.
guy. Wait, hold on. I heard some guy say like Jesus like flooded everything because of the matriarch, and I'm like, well, yeah, he flooded it because it wasn't his idea. He wanted to start
Jesus did it.
over. That's what he said. He was just like, oh, Jesus, he flooded it because it was like a matriarch and some ridiculous. And I'm like, well, if anything, he flooded it because it wasn't his idea in the first place. He needed to start over. Like that was his
Jesus
idea.
did that?
No,
That's
I'm not
stupid.
saying it, but that was
And I
what
get what you're saying. But
yeah.
hold up, yo, let Queen go.
I won't take too much of y'all time. I just wanted to say hello, be respectful, and then
Hold
I
on,
just
ain't
wanted to
nobody
answer.
rushing you.
Okay, I just wanted to say men should submit to women. Y'all probably gonna get mad at me, but I don't think so because
We're not gonna get mad.
okay. Well, I don't feel like men should submit to women because you know, we already saw what happened when they did that when Eve led them to eat that fruit. It didn't really work out too good. I mean, we run circles around them and everything, right? They act like they don't have brains of their
I mean,
own. You know,
that's your
they act like
interpretation
they
of this. But that's
they
your
act like they don't
interpretation
really
of the
have.
story, though. You
Yeah, I'm
understand?
just saying,
Like,
according to the story, you know, we ran circles around them. So what I would say is if they don't want to be led by a woman, which can also lead to their demise, they need to step their game up and just figure out what they want to do because right now they're not doing really a good job. So I don't think they should submit to us. I think they should take more time on educating themselves and becoming more knowledgeable so they can be better leaders. So that's all I have to say about that.
When
good luck with that. Like,
when you
cause
said led
the
by
thing,
a
hold up,
woman, sorry.
real quick. The irony is saying they should be knowledgeable when Eve literally went and got the knowledge from the tree. But
Yeah,
go
yeah, I'm
ahead,
saying they need to
Lala.
step their game up because we led them to eat from the tree of knowledge, right? Boom. But like he was supposed to be the man. He was supposed to be the one to help lead us not away from abomination. But he just followed right behind what we wasn't supposed to do. God gave him the direction, according to the Bible, gave him the direction
Yeah.
first. Okay. He had the direction. He was supposed to lead that, but he didn't. He got ran circles around and we led him to where it needs to go. So what I'm saying is that he needs to sit down somewhere and meditate and focus on the right thing and what God wants him to do, and then he can start leading. That's my point that I'm trying to make.
So
But
basically, what you're saying is,
hold up.
real
But
quick.
but no,
I'm
niggas
saying y'all
saying,
distracted by females that you guys forget what you're supposed to be
Whoa.
oh, that's
doing.
not it's not female. But listen, niggas saying knowledge is scary. That's why that's the premise of that story. But go ahead, it's Mellow turn to speak,
Wait,
and then
yeah,
you go get.
I just wanted when you said otherwise led by females and led to their demise, what did that mean?
Well, now we live in sin, don't we?
Well, what is being led by a woman led to your demise?
Because
What
she
does that
led
mean?
him to eat from that tree of knowledge.
So anyone
she's
being
saying
led
women
by a
fucking shit up.
woman, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
what I'm saying is he got distracted by the beauty. He got distracted by the women. Like it's the same thing that they do today in the modern day. They are very distracted. That's
All right,
these
so let
guys
me
out
ask
here are
you.
still distracted and still out here losing. They're still
All right,
distracted.
so anyone being led by a woman is also led to their
I'm
demise.
saying, what it's only man and woman. I mean, he ain't getting led by a
I'm
cow.
asking you a yes or no question.
Yeah,
Someone
yes,
led.
yes, yes,
Yo,
yes,
that's
yes,
crazy.
yes,
All right.
yes,
But the
yes.
issue
I
is,
literally just told you
hold
that.
on. The issue is that this is this is a book club that I believe you are part of, that I am not a part of. I know Tara's not a part of it. Like, I think a good amount of the regulars in this live are not a part of that book club. So, like, we can't relate to this. This is not something that applies to us.
I mean, to be fair, even though she bringing up the book, she's saying that them motherfuckers need to sit down somewhere.
No, but she
I
said
agree with
that
that.
she said that anyone being led by a woman is being led to their demise.
No, but
Yes,
also
what?
I found it crazy
Oh,
because you
that's
said a
well, that's
contradiction, my love.
insane. I
What
didn't hear that part.
what
That is
it's
insane.
not really okay. So I hear what you guys saying. I don't know. I can't really it's my POV and I can't really get you guys to see my perspective. But if you just kick back and just look, really pretty much today a lot of guys, it's the same thing. It's really simple. It's not really that hard to see. They're still being led by women. They're distracted by the BBLs, they're distracted by the lace fronts, they're distracted by the BJJ. They're distracted. They can't focus.
Thank you,
We're
Beans.
running everything. Like we're out here running
Wait,
everything.
but
Like
are
we're
women
the
teaching
No,
men
men.
to
that's not.
AB?
We're
Are women teaching
out
men to
here.
AB?
Do you know most
Hold on, y'all
men are
gotta let her
more
finish.
unemployed than women? Why is that? Why do we have more jobs than they do? Because we're running circles around them. They need to be in the workforce. We are literally taking jobs from them on the daily. They're still not focused. They're too busy trying to think with the head that's between their legs. They're still distracted.
No, but the thing is,
They're
though,
still
is what you're
distracted.
saying, my love, is even with the standpoint of religion, which none of us are really on the same accord on. Like, you're saying that they're distracted by women when that has nothing to do with women. That's their own lust that they're distracted by. That's something that's going on with them that they don't have no control over. Like, we're supposed to do something to help them control something that exists within them.
No, we're not supposed to help them. No, we're not supposed to help them. They're supposed to help
Yeah,
themselves. But we
yeah.
are the distraction. We are. Come on now, you can't tell me you can't
That's what.
manipulate a dude. You can't manipulate a dude. You can't play a dude. You can't
Are
finesse a
women
guy.
are women
So the
supposed to
issue
not
here is
exist?
Okay, come on now.
hold on.
Are
So
women
the
supposed to
issue
not
here,
exist?
hold on. The issue here is that so when men are doing better than women, when the unemployment rate is higher for women than it is for men, when men are like when the wage gap is like larger than it even is now, because there still is one, right? That is seen as like how things are supposed to be. Men are supposed to be doing better than women. Men are supposed to have more money than women because we live in a patriarchy. That is seen as normal. It's not seen as a problem. But as soon as women start to catch up, then suddenly
Why are you trying to catch up with a man?
it
Do you
reads
want to
as
be a man?
exactly.
That's what I'm asking
The fact
you
that that's
though.
your
Do you want
mindset
it?
is a
I'm just asking
problem.
you. I'm asking you personally. You want to be a man? That's what I'm asking you. Excuse my voice. It's emphatic.
I'm
I'm
not.
just
Well, first of all,
asking.
That's
I'm
the
not. No, I
point.
don't want to be a man,
That's
but I'm
not
not
the
Okay,
done.
point.
so why are you
So
worrying about catching up with a man? Why are you in
that's not what I
competition with a
said.
man?
That's not what I said. So what I'm saying is, why is it seen as not being an issue when men are doing way better than women? Like that's seen as normal. But when men aren't doing like when women just are a little bit like higher up on the like on the scale, right? When like these gaps are not as wide, it's suddenly like, well, what's going on with men? Why are men not performing? Like and that's not necessarily the case. It's just that maybe women are doing a little bit better. Right? It's the same thing. It's the same thing at like schools when they look at test scores. When a majority white school has better test scores than a majority black school, no one looks at that and says that's a problem, right? Because we see that as like, oh, well, like that's how it's supposed to be. But as soon as a majority black school has better test scores, suddenly it's like, well, what's going on? Well, like what's wrong? Like something's wrong here. It's seen as something being wrong rather than just those kids scored better. There's not necessarily anything wrong. Because why is the default that men are doing better or white kids are doing better?
I never heard that when it came to black schools and white schools test scores.
It's called
No,
an
that actually does
equivalence.
happen
It's
consistently. That's
called
a
an
part of white
equivalence.
systematic
Just
racism.
critically
But
think.
it's we can't deny the fact. Like I know it sounds harsh to your ears, ladies. But I just want to, I'm so sorry. I'm just gotta just come in and just let you guys know, like we don't need to be in competition with men, and we don't
You
need
ain't
to
got
be
no
such
pity
a
on no motherfucking
distraction.
body over
We don't need
here.
to
Like
have to
who
be
the fuck
such a
you think you
distraction. You're
talking to?
cussing.
Don't be sorry, Queen.
You're
You
cussing.
guys,
I'm
you the
sorry.
gospel.
I'm not trying to trigger you. I'm sorry. I don't want
So
you
I
cussing
would.
at
My
me.
question. Hold on. Here's my question. Because you saying they not shouldn't get distracted, but they are getting distracted, right? And they like even with a head start, they're failing at it. Why do you assume they even got it in them? Because like the thing that making them struggle now is that women have more autonomy and they don't have that like they don't have regulations and like the societal shame that worked before to basically give them propel them in front of women. It's not working anymore. So
So
like
let
when hold up, it's like we took the training wheels off the bike, right? And now he got to ride the bike with the woman who been riding the bike without training wheels the whole time, and now he down there fell over by the tree, and you're like, well, you still think he got it in him, and that's my question. Why do you think he has it in him if he needed support to do it before?
Okay, so you ever heard orange is the new black, 50 is the new 20 or whatever? So are we trying to say that women are the new men? That's all I
No, no,
want to
no,
know.
hold up, no, hold up.
No.
That's not the question. Hold up, that's not the
I'm
question that
answering
I
it
asked you.
rhetorically.
No, no, no. It's not a rhetorical. It's a straight answer that you can respond to.
No,
Like it's a
you continue to let him be
so
the
that's the
man.
thing. So no. You missing the point. So without the proper support and safety measures for like protection, essentially, if they're not protected, right? If they're not given extra support and coddle, they struggle. So my thing is, why do you think they have it in them if they proven that without support they can't do it?
Because just like you not you personally, I'm just using you as woman. Just like you struggled to get where you got, he's gonna do it too. What makes you more better just because your struggle was a little bit
So the reason
shorter
why,
than he is? Like, come on now, why
no,
y'all?
it is. Hold on. No, I can answer that. It's resiliency. When you're like basically the underdog of society, you have to work through more. You are more resilient because they're coddled and they lack life skills. They struggle more. So you
Who's
can't say, well,
coddling
you're not
them?
better. No, they're literally coddled in society because of the
Who
threat of
whose
violence. That's
society?
all. The male-dominated society that they're failing in. They live in a male-dominated society,
So they're
and they still
coddling each
can't
other?
win. No, you're missing the point. They live in a
I'm missing the point. I'm
male-dominated
just trying to get to the
society.
root cause. I'm
No,
trying to
no,
get
no,
to the
no, no,
root
no, no.
cause.
You're trying to avoid. No, you're trying to avoid answering my question.
Where
I
I'm
know
not.
why. Yeah,
I'm
you are because
not.
you didn't answer, and
I
that's fine.
promise
Cause
it.
no, hold up. It's fine. You can do that. I'm gonna just
This,
make
this
my
this
point
society
regardless.
is
Hold
not
up.
male dominated.
Hold up
It's
real
not
quick. I
male
was talking,
dominated.
and you're not going to interrupt me. The thing is, right? Men have benefited from being able to work jobs with a lower barrier entry. They don't have to go get their degrees to get a job. They can. It's easier for them to get in these male-dominated fields. They make more money, right? They get more support. They're not expected to do domestic work. They're not expected to take care of kids the same way. Men have privilege in our society, and even then, women who are supposed to not have any of those skills, right? In the little bit of time women have been able to like have autonomy, women are running circles around the men, as you stated, and you still think, oh, they got it in them. Why? Because they're men? Because of an
No.
ancient book?
No,
In
what
real
I'm saying is
time, hold up, no, hold up, because you didn't want to answer my question, so I'm just going to explain. So in real time, we can see they struggling. They're literally struggling to the fact that you got to come to women and tell us to do anything, or that we should take a back seat or not. Don't compete with them because like that would be coddling. Don't compete with that man. Let him stand up and be a leader because you're distorted in who you are talking about. You're
So
talking about a grown toddler.
like I said, they need to sit down somewhere and they need to focus on what they do, and they should not be submitting to women because like I said, we do, like I said, we run circles around them. Like for a quick example, pause. If I am trying out for a basketball team and I'm seeing you running circles around me, I'm gonna go practice more. I'm gonna do what I need to do, or I'm gonna do what I need to do as a man so that I could be a man. I'm not gonna sit here and let a woman outman me. It doesn't make any sense. So what
And
I'm
that's my
saying is I
point
wouldn't
right
let
there.
a man, but I wouldn't have a man. I would not agree to a man submitting to a woman because it's not it's just not the right thing to do. He should not be submitting to a woman. Like, no, he should not. He should be a man, and he needs to focus on how to be a man. And I'm not necessarily saying we need to submit to a man, but what I'm saying is that no, he don't need to be submitting to us. We run circles
So let
around
me ask you a
him.
question.
Yeah.
If you truly believe that, why would you not be on mute and instead let Gaslight talk? Why would you
Wait,
be
why would I what?
hold up? Why would you be off the mic, right? Essentially saying what men need to be doing. Why are you trying to lead men? Why won't you submit and close your mouth and let them do what they're supposed to do? Why are you giving instructions to the man?
The reason why is because you have a prompt right here, and I was answering it. Simple.
No. But you wouldn't feel like it's your place to say it. Because the thing is, you think they need instructions.
I'm
So you're like, oh, this is a
participating.
platform. I can. No. You want to lead men. You want to lead them. You
I'm
want them to listen to what you're saying.
I'm talking to other women. I'm talking to us. It just happened to be men in the room.
But
I'm
you're
talking
talking
to the
about
ladies.
women. You're talking to women about what men should do. That don't make sense.
Yeah, but I'm not telling. But look, it's men
You
in the
just
room.
gave us a full.
You
just
can't
gave us
do
a
it.
full.
It's not gonna work.
You just gave a full breakdown what the men need to do.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a contradiction.
No, it's not.
No,
I am
it's not a
joining the
contradiction.
discussion. I'm
What she
joining the
said was,
discussion. I'm commenting to a room of
Hold on, mute up,
ladies.
Gaslight. She talking. Mute up, Gaslight. What she's saying is important. You need to
come
stop
on now.
talking.
No,
Come on
I
now.
didn't look. First of all, I did not come in to trigger anybody.
No,
Okay, I'm not.
nobody
It's not that
triggered.
serious. It's really not
He
that
thought.
serious to get y'all upset or anything.
Hold on, real quick. Gaslight thought as a man, his voice was more important than yours, and I'm telling him he need to mute up because you're talking. Go ahead, ma'am. You need a hush up, sir. Go ahead. Tell us what the men need to do again. We listening.
Okay, what I was saying was, my intent was not to come in here and trigger you guys or get you upset because, life is life and I don't want to bring any stress to your life. I just want to come and participate in your chat right here and answer this question because it's something that I talk about among my friends. And I was like, oh, okay, this is a discussion. Men should submit to women. No, I don't think so. The reason why I don't think so is because I feel like we can be the cause of their demise. They need to sit down and figure out what they need to do to step their game up. It's just that simple. I don't feel like women should compete with men. I don't feel like a woman should be a man. I don't like when women, it's my personal opinion, I don't like when women say they don't need a man. It sounds weird and things of that nature. I'm not trying to tell a man what they need to do. I'm just talking to other ladies, whether if you guys agree with it or not. It just happened to be a guy in here and he can comment. I'll land my plane.
But
No,
why
I think
did
that's
they need a
valid.
man?
Hold up, Mello. Now that the real leader has spoken, go ahead, Gaslight.
I'm only doing this because it's your platform and I respect you. But listen, I agree with her. She said men need to sit down and she was up here cooking. I mean, if y'all mad that a
Mm-hmm.
woman tell a man to sit down while she cooking, I mean, that's something y'all have to deal with. But I'm
No,
gonna sit
hold
down
up.
while she
Don't
cooking.
hold up. I don't know a weird triangulation thing going on. She was addressing what men need to do, and you think it's a good instruction. So you gonna allow that woman to lead you like a submissive type. Like that's what I'm saying. Y'all proving the point. No. You saying that's a good suggestion. So you like this? Like I'm saying, Queen is a true leader. Like she breaking down and you in a way that you can understand. And you like, know what? That's a valid thing to do, and you're going to listen because you like, this is what needs to be done. I'm saying like I don't understand what the argument is about.
Listen, I agree. When a woman cooking, I shouldn't be doing anything, and I let her cook. I sat down and I was silent. I agree with it. I mean, what you want me to do?
You can mute up and let the leader speak. That's all. I don't even know why you wanted to interrupt.
But she's gone.
Everybody outside
You
today.
guys is fun. You guys are too funny. Come on now. Is
I
it
did
that
have a
hard?
question, Queen. Hold on. I did have a question. Are you married?
Oh Lord. Can I ask you a question before I answer the question?
No, because the difference is I don't give a fuck what you do. And that's why I think it's weird because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to deflect. The thing that's unfortunate
Why do you
is
think you're
that,
a mind reader? That's what I want to know. I just
no,
asked you a simple
ma'am.
question and you went off into a whole
Can
psychological
you provide a
breakdown.
simple answer then?
She just had a psychological breakdown. I just asked one question.
I got
You
it.
That's
answer
the
the
problem with
question?
females. That's the
Hold
problem
on,
with females.
hold
I
on.
got
That's the problem with females. See, that's the demise
Hey,
hold
right
hey,
there.
on.
hey,
That's
chill
the
with that
I
demise.
got
female
it.
shit.
Hold on, I
Too
got
With
many
that
it.
female
people
shit.
speaking.
Y'all know
Hold
I
up,
got
girl.
it. Y'all know I got it. If don't nobody else got it, I got it. Cause I'm gonna let this female bark. But like I said, when I asked you to bark out your answer, you didn't have
It's
it.
not about that. I asked you a
No,
question. We having
female.
a conversation.
Excuse me, female. When I asked you, were you married? Did somebody adopt you out the pound? You
Mm-hmm.
didn't have an answer. They
No,
didn't, cause
I
don't
did have an
nobody,
answer. You
ain't
just couldn't
nobody
handle the
marrying.
answer because you think you the
No,
boss. You another one of
no,
those that want to
ma'am.
have a man submit to you. You think you're
No, but won't no man. You don't have a man to submit to. You're a female out here, loose as a
you
goose,
don't know what I
without
have.
a
That's why you
man.
asked.
You don't
You
have
didn't
a
give a simple
man.
answer either. It's a yes or no.
Well, assume
Hold
Simple.
up,
what you
Smarty.
like.
Hold up, Smarty. Hold up, Smarty.
Assume what you like. Assume what you like. It's okay. I'm not worried about it. Assume what you like. I'm just saying you can't handle a question. You asked me one. I was going to handle the question. I asked you a question. You had a nervous breakdown. And this is why I say women shouldn't lead men because y'all too dang emotional.
Hey,
No, you
nervous
having a
breakdown
nerve.
is crazy. Ain't nobody had no nervous fucking breakdown. You tripping?
You just trying to
So
deflect, like she said.
hold up, y'all. Smarty, you gotta stay on mute till you get introduced. Rika, did you want to say something else?
Yeah, I'm trying to have the back and forth. I get it. Y'all can't let a female distract y'all from the point. I asked this female, where was your husband? Are you married? The female proceeds to ask me, what, so can I ask you a question? Because this female was having a nervous breakdown like they had rabies. So because you
You're
was
funny.
having a nervous breakdown and you started spazzing
All you doing
out,
is showing
you're
how hit
projecting.
you are.
That's why
You're
you
the
won't.
dog. You're the
That's why.
dog that's hit. I'm at your
No.
gate.
Ain't no
You're
dog.
barking.
Ain't
This
no
the
dog.
problem. I'm using your
I'm
language and you
standing
Leave
at
don't
it
your
like
gate and
it.
you're
alone.
barking.
I'm
I
using
haven't
your
insulted not one person on the
I'm
panel. You're
using
trying
no
to
you
insult me,
I'm
but you're
using
really
your
insulting
language and you're
yourself.
getting mad that I'm
You're
using your
funny.
language. I'm speaking your language
Let
and
me
you're
show you
getting
how much a boss
upset.
I am. Watch this. Let me show you how much a boss I am. I'm gonna push the mute button and let you bark. I'm gonna stand at your gate. I'm gonna let you bark. Watch how disrespectful you be, and compare it to how respectful I was.
This the thing. When people like Queen gets you when you take their language and you bring it back to them, all of a sudden now she's trying to regurgitate all the things that I said. You can't read me back with the reads I read you based on your language. You got to be smarter than that. You shouldn't have called women female, and then I wouldn't be calling you a female. You're a female because that's the language you use and that's the language you understand. You can't shame me.
I am a
You're no,
female.
stay on mute.
I
Stay on mute. Okay, well, stay on mute because it's
am a
my
female.
turn. It's my regulate yourself. It's my turn. At the end of the day, I asked you were you married. You couldn't answer it because you're not. You talk about what men and who should and shouldn't submit. You don't have a man to submit to. And that's your problem. That's your insecurity. So you up here trying to have a moment and you're trying to assert some type of dominance against other women because you have male pattern behavior. And you need to check that or you don't got to check it. But in the meantime, female, I asked you a question, you couldn't answer it because you embarrassed. Because you're trying to give out advice that you can't
You're
even use for yourself.
funny.
Okay, it's the
You
floor is
funny.
yours. The floor is yours. You got it.
I know I got it. Thank you.
I mean, to
You're
be
funny.
fair, hold up. To be fair, you
Okay.
claimed she was barking, and then you kept unmuting the bark. Like that, you set that up
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
But
So
go ahead.
I just want to say I think it's so funny. She's such a typical female that, she thinks she knows everything. You don't know everything. You're assuming. It's all good though. I don't need your
Why is the
validation.
wind
I don't have
Hey,
whipping everybody's ass
because I
today?
live in the hills. I'm sorry. Let me go in the house. I live in the hills and I'm sitting on my $600,000 patio. Let me go inside.
okay,
Okay.
while you go inside, I
All
ain't
right.
gonna
So
hold
here
you.
I
It
am.
kind of
So pretty
gives.
much,
Okay,
Hold
my
up,
bad.
Mello. Let her respond.
pretty much, it's an assumption. You asked me a question. I have no problem with answering your question. I just wanted to ask you a question first. It wasn't me deflecting or any of that. I just want to know what would be the relevance of it. It's what would be the relevance of if I'm married or not. That's all I want to ask you. Simple.
She
It
already
doesn't mean
explained
anything.
that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if she called me a female or not. Me being married, it's none of her business. Okay, I'm gonna let her think what she want to think. It's fine. It has nothing to do
But
with me feeling like men shouldn't submit to women.
so you want her to explain it again?
No, what she explained doesn't matter to me. I would care less about what she has to say. She lost me when she started getting disrespectful. So I do not care, really, honestly. She's immature to me. She can't even have a conversation. She's trying to throw insults, and she's projecting how she feels about herself, which is funny. Maybe somebody told her those things before on another live or something. So she's rehearsed them a lot, and she knows how to say them. But no, it's not what happens over here. I'm chilling. Moral of the
Sound like it's
story.
what happened.
Yeah, moral of the story. Men shouldn't submit
But
to women.
let
Period.
Mello go, because you ain't
I
really
don't
say
know.
nothing.
I ain't have too much to say. It was just in the midst of everything. It was kind of giving, like, it was those type of women that hang around and there's like a stud around and they flirt and they be like, yeah, but I'm not really on that GAY stuff. Like, what kind of clutch they pearls at it, but like flirt. I don't know. It was just giving at the moment when I clocked in, but it. I can't. I can't compute it at the moment, but it's weird. Something's weird.
I'm confused. You
Okay,
trying to say like I like her?
hold up real quick. Liz wanted to say something.
Yeah, so first of all, I don't know if you are not married, which you're not. How do you submit to a man when you don't have one? Do you just like walk outside and find a man, and are you like, sir, what do I do? And is that how you got your $600,000 patio? Let's just pretend that that's true for a second. Because it seems like if that were to be the case, again, let's pretend, you're doing just fine on your own, right?
But who said?
But hold up. Hold up real quick. I'm gonna be honest. But that was the point that was made earlier. She don't actually believe women should submit to men, because she was up here telling men what they should do. And then when Gaslight wanted to speak, she interrupted him because he a man and what she had to say was more important.
No.
She think that men should hold up. You think that men should submit to women because you told Gaslight, you talked over him, because if he a man, he spoke up. You supposed to be quiet. You talked over him to basically tell us what men should be doing. That's a very assertive thing to do, and I give you your props for that, because you sound like you want these niggas to submit to you, and I think you can have it.
Pretty much, I was talking. Remember, you had cued me in, and then he was interrupting, so I continued to talk. And then once you let him talk, I hit the mute button and I let him talk.
Yeah, I let him talk because I'm a leader too. That's what I'm saying. When I let him talk, he spoke. We leaders up here. That's what I'm saying. We should be fighting. Me and you the same. You be leading these niggas and I be doing the same thing.
You're so funny. You're so funny. I swear, you're so funny.
She ain't wrong.
It's funny. It's funny.
She ain't wrong.
No, it's condescending, but it's cool though. I ain't tripping. I think it's funny.
Regardless,
I just feel it's not about me trying to take over the dude.
I don't give a fuck how you feel. Point
It
out
don't
what
matter.
you
It's
wrong
okay. Why you guys cussing? That's so funny. Is it because you grown?
Yeah, I'm grown. I'm gonna
Okay,
y'all let Smarty go. Go ahead, Smarty.
Oh God. Oh yeah, I do. I do believe men should submit. Absolutely. But I was thinking today, like how majority of the time, based off how they want the setup, as far as them being the main provider and then the woman running the household. Technically, the woman would be the head of household. You wouldn't. You're just the person that gives the money and just do the labor. And then the woman runs the household. She runs everything. She does what she's supposed to do. And not only that, women are also capable of getting things on their own, working on their own. Because when you think about it, if something were to happen to your spouse, you still have to run everything in the house anyway, including taking care of your children, providing for them, making sure they eat, and all bill and utility costs are paid anyway. So regardless, we run stuff. Women, we run stuff regardless, no matter what a man thinks or feels, no matter if they want their egos to be fed, to feel good about themselves and want a pat on the back for doing basic stuff. what they quote unquote think makes them a man, women are capable. Women do it all the time. We're
That's a
capable of doing the same
partnership.
thing. We do it all the time.
That's a partnership.
Women, but it doesn't matter. Women still do it by themselves all the time, whether they with a man or not.
Yeah,
And
that's
then they
fine.
think doing basic things is what makes them a man. Like if you ask a man what a man is, what makes him a man, it's basic responsibilities that an
Well, they're
actual
trying to
adult
seek y'all
does.
validation. Y'all don't even buy them nothing for Father's
Validation
Day.
for what? Validation for what?
Hold up. You gotta let people finish. It's Smarty, we talked about this. You letting people interrupt you is crazy. But real quick, since you're allowing interruptions, can y'all tap the screen? Send heart me, support the live gallery or the live goal, and y'all can support the people on the panel y'all agree with. Go ahead, Smarty.
Yeah, so what I
Thank you,
was saying
Queen.
is, I was about to land anyway, but what I was saying is simple. We do it on our own regardless if we're with them or not. And you said earlier in the conversation that, even if a woman is running circles around a man, you should still submit to them. Are you going to submit to a man that you can run circles around? That's my question to you. You're gonna submit to a man that you know you can dominate your damn self, but you still find him worthy of submitting?
So that means y'all moving too fast and just picking anybody. You don't even
Listen,
know
I
who y'all
asked you
dealing
a
with. No,
question.
no, you're
I need
not
you to
gonna
give me
do
a
that.
listen,
No,
ma'am.
I'm not.
Listen,
I answered
you're
it.
not gonna
You're
play
not
with me like you
listening.
play
I
with
answered
everybody
it.
else on this
I
panel.
answered it. I answered
Listen,
it.
no,
I
No, you
answered
gotta
it.
let hold up. You gotta let her respond though.
I'm trying to
Otherwise,
listen.
it's gonna
I
keep
need a direct
going.
answer though.
I did give
How
you
you
a
let her
direct
respond?
answer, but you were so defensive you couldn't hear it. You being a typical female. Come on now, let me answer the question. The question that you asked me is no to that. No, I'm not, and I'm not because I take the time to get to know everybody. I take the time to get to know a guy. You guys are so emotional. You just jumping in the bed with anybody.
What are you talking about?
Y'all just jump in the bed
What
with
you just said
anybody.
is
Y'all
a
just jump in the bed
contradiction.
with
So the
anybody.
statement you
hold
made
up.
earlier in the conversation is a complete contradiction. You
No,
contradicted
it's
yourself.
not. No, it's not.
It is.
No,
You're
it's
a
not.
contradiction. You
No,
are
it's
walking
not.
contradiction.
He's
You
not
won't even dare
submitting.
to
He's
listen.
not submitting.
You wouldn't
He's
even
not
want to date a man
submitting to
that you can
me.
run
He's not
circles around.
submitting
You
to
just
me.
admitted it.
He's
What are you
not
talking
submitting.
about? Same way you didn't even want to
Eve
answer
ran
Drika's
circles
question.
around him.
You didn't even want to answer a closed-ended question that requires a simple yes or no. Fuck out my
I
face.
just
You
answered. Why
want to
you
talk about?
cussing?
Listen, because I
Emotional.
can.
Take a deep breath.
I
Ground
ain't got. I'm
yourself.
not emotional
Hold
just
up,
because I use
y'all. Hold
derogatory
up,
language.
y'all.
I can
Hold
do
up,
what I want on
y'all.
ground.
Ground
Hold up,
yourself.
Smarty. Hold up, y'all. You are making an assumption because when Drika asked you earlier about you being married, you say she can come up with a conclusion, but she basically jumped into like assumption. But then when you stated that like you that man and apparently like we have no standards, you're doing the same thing. So that is a contradiction.
Okay,
But y'all
so
hold up real quick. Hold up. Let Mally go. Then we can open the panel back up. Go ahead, Molly.
So it says men should submit to women. I'm trying to figure out submit to what because I feel like we already submit to women, but in what sense, right?
Tell us
Because
how y'all submit.
so I feel okay. So we submit because submitting means to yield authority, right? And put like you guys have power. So like at the end of the day, a man is getting on one knee and submitting their authority to to want to marry that person. Also, you guys have the power because the way the power dynamic goes is you know understand what I'm saying. You have the pum pum and the guy we want what we want. So at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you guys have the power dynamic to dictate. Okay, what do I want out of this man to see if he deserves my gold in that sense. So it's like we already submitting to you guys because you guys are the prize. You're
So
already
yeah,
you're already
so that that point was made earlier because y'all all freaked out, right? And y'all
it's not about
impulsive.
freaked out. It's
Hold
we
on,
talking about reality.
hold up,
Reality.
sir. Because we can see and talk about the man that's being chosen, whatever. But clearly y'all struggle with like delayed gratification, and the fact that like y'all chase ass, like then you shouldn't be leading nothing. You got that. You ain't got to argue. You got it.
That's why I asked submitting to what, and it's not about chasing ass.
No.
It's more
You already
about
know. Hold up. It don't matter
so
what. You already know what you're supposed to be doing. It don't matter what. Don't let the leaders speak amongst themselves. Don't be all in our business. Just do what we tell you to do.
so that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to figure out what do you want to submit? What
Hold up.
do you want?
Hold up, sir. When the instructions are given, just follow. Don't try to.
So what makes
Don't
you a
be out
leader?
of your league. Hold on, real
So
quick.
gender
See
hold on,
now,
gender roles
see
aside.
how I gotta mute you Cause you not, but
Asking you
hold up. No. You out your lane right now. You out your lane right now. You
how?
shouldn't be talking back. No.
How?
It's
Mute up. We're
insubordination.
gonna continue with the conversation.
Makes you a leader?
Now we in a dumb conversation
How is that a
because
dumb
like
conversation? Men should
no.
submit to
Hold
women,
up.
right?
No. You asking what makes us a leader. The leader don't have to explain. You already said you gonna follow because without a leader, you out there chasing ass.
Men already submit to
You're not even qualified for that answer to be given
qualified
to
to have a.
you. No, you're not
You want to mute
qualified. You're
people?
not qualified. Yeah, I'm gonna
What
drop you
makes
down.
you?
You're not qualified. I'm gonna let the submissive people stay downstairs. Panel open, y'all.
All right. I did have a comment, I guess. Well, I will say the dude that was just up there was like he was an idiot. Could kind of ruin his whole point. But my point is, with all that being said, and it seems everything comes down to competency, then how could you? Why do you believe in collaboration if you also say that you believe that women should be the ones leading? Because how is that a collaborative effort, in your opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Now, hold up. It's interesting that you need us to circle back to that point, right? The collaborate in leadership, you can like still collaborate ideas. You like that's the point, and it's not like one person being a leader. We're saying women collectively would collaborate with each other. When you look at matriarchal societies, they end up being egalitarian. When you look at patriarchal societies, they end up being a dictatorship. Like that in itself should be self-explanatory.
Okay, that's why I think it's the biggest thing. It always comes down to intelligence, because when people are more intelligent, people with higher IQs are committing.
No, hold up. No, first of all, hold up. That's the second time that's been mentioned. The IQ test is very flawed for a lot of different reasons. The fact that you think, the fact that you think that IQ test is accurate, like description of somebody's level of intelligence, like you've already failed there. And we already broke that down earlier, how intelligence or expertise can look different with different people.
Yeah.
But you have this fixed mindset when it can like, oh, this person just smarter than another person. And I explained that earlier. Like you might be really good at like what stuff y'all do. You build houses or something.
I'm a biologist,
right?
but all right.
Well, you're biology, whatever. You good biology. But if somebody puts you in front, I don't know, gave you a paper and told you to build the architecture of a building, you'd be lost. You wouldn't know what to do. That's not how you measure intelligence, and an intelligent person would know that.
This is how.
Even if it was, IQ data shows that men are not smarter than women by any kind of a margin.
The average man and woman IQ is equal. I believe men and women both have equal intelligence. I think there's
no women usually tend to have a higher IQ than men.
That it's actually equal. So
He just said it don't matter though.
What I was saying was that I say IQ is important because when you look at IQ and its correlation between income and crime rate, it both shows that people who have higher IQs go to prison less and make more money. So what I'm saying is the person that has a higher IQ or more intelligent is more likely to make good decisions, whether man or woman. If a woman, for example, I do research underneath a doctor.
So hold on. We don't need another example. Hold up. So hold on. I just want to make sure it's clear. So Trump was able to avoid prison, right? Do you think he's more intelligent because of that?
Trump is an idiot, and
whoa. But he's been able to earn a lot of money and avoid prison, though.
Not lucky, he's an idiot.
No. But you understand, there's a flaw there because that's not what you said.
You're making a good point. However, I don't think
you're right. No. I made a good point. We can move on from that.
I don't think an exception is good to bring up. That's like 101 for debating. You don't bring up exceptions.
That should be the 101 right now. It's the president.
Yeah, but no, this is a unique situation, a unique case.
No, but it's the unique situation. Like, go from that and then answer the prompt.
Okay, from the prompt and what you said, men or women should not submit to each other. I think the more intelligent person should have leadership over deciding what decisions are being made. And Trump is unintelligent.
I mean, you can say that, but he's still a leader. So maybe what you think is true.
He's not
The
my
thing, hold on real quick. The fact that you think, well, that's the exception, we can't apply to that. But that's the point. The society that we live in is flawed. So because it is a flawed system, some people have privilege and favor when they shouldn't have. So your idea that just only the intelligent is being successful is bullshit. And instead of you accepting that, you want to be right and you want to keep running with it. We're moving away from it. Go ahead, Kari.
Hey everybody. I just wanted to just respond to the prompt, men should submit to women. I have been saying this for the longest time and I didn't know other people thought this way, but I'm so glad to know that I'm not alone. Because I do think that men should submit to women. I think that women are really good leaders. I think that women are very are visionaries. I think women have a thought for everyone in their minds when they like plan. So like if a woman knows that she wants to have kids or whatever, like a lot of her decisions would be based on how it can help the kids and like how, you know, life can progress for everyone. So like how it can benefit her, her partner, and the kids, not just herself. And I think that a lot of times when men when they have a vision for the family, it's oftentimes of how it will make them look to people, not necessarily how it will benefit the family and everyone in the family structure. So I definitely think men should submit to women. I think that also like part of the reason why a lot of men not hate, but they dislike Russell Wilson is because I think Russell and Sierra, they kind of have that like submissive dynamic where I feel like he might be very submissive to her. And I think that scares men to see that image being portrayed and how many women love their relationship and like put their kind of relationship on a pedestal. It's like what they want to see. And yeah, so that's kind of how I feel.
Thank you. I'm glad we found each other. But real quick, if y'all haven't already done so, can y'all send a heart me to support the live goal? Y'all can give people if y'all agree with them. But support is important. Anybody want to respond to what Kari just said?
I think she's absolutely right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't even want to vote for a woman president. Would you guys knock it off, please? Y'all getting up like,
Hold
oh my
up.
God.
Hold up. You addressing a group of black women. That would be a flawed logic.
And black women voted for Kamala Harris in the
Yeah.
91 percentile. 91% of black women voted for her. You're in the percentage of black women who did not vote for her. Most likely.
I said, if women think women should be having men submit
Hold
to
up,
them,
Kari,
why
I'm
we
gonna
don't have a
check you out.
woman president? That's what I'm asking. That's all I'm saying. If they truly believe this, which I know they don't, why don't we have a woman president? Because they don't just have to be about BLK women voting for Kamala Harris. It could have been Hispanic women.
But I mean, that was your
other
original
people
statement, though.
Okay, so I'm just
What I'm
saying.
saying, you can switch it, but that wasn't your original statement.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
The
though,
thing
y'all
is,
not gonna do, y'all don't believe that because we don't need that, and y'all
No,
know
but
that. Come on now,
well,
black women believe that because black women voted for that in the
y'all around here
19
wearing these
percentile.
pants.
Hold
God dang, put on a skirt.
Hold on. I wear skirts. I wear very expensive skirts at that. I got a Norma Kamali dress that'll knock your lights out, okay?
Who cares? And you don't know what I'm knocking my
but,
lights out. Be quiet.
You
Anyway,
can't even tell nobody if
I
you married or
want
not, girl. Stop.
No, because y'all always
hold
trying to
on,
throw
Smarty.
insults like y'all the shit, and you not. You're really not. Calm down.
Smarty, hold on. I got it. You the one who said we need to wear.
You got what I
We
give
need to
you.
wear skirts. So
Got
I'm
what I
just
give you.
telling you, I wear skirts, very nice skirts. But we are the minority group of women who think that women should run and are capable of being president. You're right. The rest of the women are birds that need to wake up and
The rest of the
understand.
women. That's funny.
Yeah, the rest of the women. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, because you haven't woke up to the patriarchy. You're a woman who's still
You
male
guys are funny.
centered. I know. I'm a
Delulu.
hoot and a holla.
You do
I'm a
Lulu.
hoot and a holla.
You typical. You just another tip.
Okay, and you somebody who don't have self control and can't shut the fuck up when somebody else speaking, even though people
You
have
cussing
gave you the
though.
opportunity to speak. Please be quiet.
First of all, she said
Yes.
it's an open panel. First of all.
Open in the comments. You can come back up when I'm done talking, but I'm not about to argue over the mic with a bird. Listen, if you don't think you have the ability because you a woman, that's on you. But I know my ability and I don't have no limits for myself, nor will I set limits on other women as to what they're capable of doing. And that includes little girls who are around me. The little girls who are around me know that they don't have no limits on themselves. Not even if you're a 40-year-old woman. I have a belief that even a 40-year-old, 50-year-old woman can change her life at any point in time because we're capable of far more than what society has led us to believe. Yeah, it was a hoax. They put the wool over your eyes, babe. You fell for the propaganda. You fell for the indoctrination. And that's unfortunate for you that you keep wanting to fall for it. And at this point, you being introduced to the information and you not believing it shows how much of a bird you are. Because only a bird would have that mindset. Big bird, angry bird, all the birds, cuckoo bird, dodo bird. That's you. So yeah, women they should submit because we have abilities far beyond which they have. We even have abilities to see colors that they can't see. And you telling me like, y'all, come on now. Literally evolution is on our side. Evolution made women go through menopause so that we can stay around and give information to our children. So yeah, submit. I can create life.
May I add? And all these inventions that these men mention all the time, as far as that, oh, I build the infrastructure that you live in today, all the roads and everything. Baby, if it wasn't for your mom birthing you, none of this wouldn't exist. If it wasn't for us, none of these things that we see wouldn't even exist in the first place, including the God and the religion that you believe in, Jesus in the book. If it wasn't for Mary birthing her son, birthing Jesus, he wouldn't exist either. Okay? So that's another reason you should bow and
But
submit.
quiet as it's kept, Marty, quiet as it kept, a lot of this stuff exists because of women. A lot of these
Exactly.
men got the ideas that they had before women were able to actually be in certain work groups and workforces, like being an engineer, right? Like being a doctor. They stole the ideas and the science and the medical knowledge from women and they took credit for it.
They
Says
So like
always
we don't
do.
even
They
know what's
always
real
take
or
credit.
where you
not.
read that at?
A lot of them were doing that.
The
That's what I
place where
said when I
you
first
didn't
came
read
in
it
here.
at. Suck one. We don't read the same books, babe. Even if I told you, you wouldn't read it.
Yeah.
So don't get to
So
questioning
we
me
can't
about what
submit to
I'm
you because
reading.
you can't beat me up. So how can I submit to you? You can't even exert
Yeah,
violence.
yeah, yeah.
See, that's an unintelligent. You see,
Now,
that's unintelligent. You can't say that, bro.
I'm
No,
just
but
saying. I'm just
how is
asking
it
you though.
intelligent to submit to violence? In the sense to
Yeah,
say
but
violence
because
is
the
the way
threat of
that things
violence
should be
is why
doing.
people do submit. You submit to the
That's
law because there
coercing.
is
That's
a threat of
coercion.
That's
because there's
not
a
Hold
threat
on.
of violence.
submission.
There's a threat of violence.
Hold
You're
on, hold
not,
on, hold
sir.
on,
You're not
hold
worth
up, hold
dating
up,
then.
hold up, hold up, hold up. That don't make sense. If you know anything about brain over brawn and the fact that y'all will sacrifice your life to be a pawn in somebody else's war, you would know that makes no sense, right? It doesn't matter how strong you are. If a person in your mind can convince you to give it all up for their cause, even if it's detrimental to you. So, like, that's not saying anything.
Yeah, because that's why y'all submit to white men.
May I respond? May I respond or am I gonna get muted?
should get muted. You said some stupid stuff. You said you gonna beat her up.
You're not intelligent to grasp what I'm saying.
You said
There's always a threat of
you could
violence.
beat up a
There's
woman.
always a threat of violence to everybody. You see what I mean? The reason why you don't go around punching on people is because there's a threat of violence, right? There's a threat of violence. So you're not going to submit to nobody that's not a threat to you.
Dude, I train MMA. I'm not gonna go say I have authority over a woman because I train MMA. All right, you know what? I was trying to say that it's over intelligence, but every dude that came on here has just proved me wrong. I guess women should be leaders.
Submit to no woman. You submit to the woman. Goofy. You probably do, right? You were raised by your mama, right? You submit to her, so you submit to your girlfriend. Like, this is stupid mentality. Listen to what this prompt is. A woman wrote this. You're goofies.
You look so you're screaming right
now. You telling us you're abusive? You're an abusive person because you exert force. You exert force and coercion. Sir, you use force. No, sir, I'm asking you something. You use force.
I do if I need to. Yeah.
So you'll assault a woman just to exert force.
She better not put her hands on me as long as she don't put her hands.
Sir, you ain't worth dating. Then you don't need to be with a woman. You need to be with a man. That's the
appropriate sex.
No, sir. No, ma'am. You need to be with a man. You need to be with a man,
bro. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
I can't tell. Show yourself. We need to see what you look like.
Go look at
Marty. Why are you arguing with this 45-year-old loser?
Hold on, you can go too. You gotta stop arguing with people for the sake of arguing. Y'all got that shit annoying. It's very annoying.
Gotta speak on the prompt.
Go ahead, Eric.
It says men should submit to women. I'm gonna be honest. Let me finish my sentence. Men has been submitting to women because men has really been an economic tool to build a woman life. So men has been submitting to women. That's just like, I give an example. My grandpa used to go to work, and my grandmother was a stay-at-home mother. The men been submitting to the women. Buy them a home, give them a life, be an economic tool. So men has been submitting to women to build their life. Men just been blind to, they ain't been able to see that. They an economic tool. Be a provider and protector. You're going to submit to be able to be a provider, economic tool. Go out there and sweat 12 hours.
Go you know what, Eric, you're right. I agree with
submitting.
you 100%. And I think y'all should keep on doing that. But I think y'all have room for improvement. I'm going to be honest.
See, I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that system. You know what I'm saying? If a woman being with me, she going to be a provider as well. She going to come in and be an addition to the vision that I have. I'm not just about to be here an economic slave and a tool just to build my household. You're going to work too. And whatever talents, gifts, and passion that you have, you're going to live in your purpose too and not just sit around. You're not just going to exist as a wife. That's that European centric model of family. A woman stay at home, cook and clean, man go to work. That's not, that's a European patriarchal system. I don't believe in that.
No, it's biology.
That ain't biology.
No,
I'll
wait,
explain
but
why.
let me ask. Hold on, before she does, let me ask. Did you approach her?
Did I approach her? Who's her?
The woman that you're doing all these things for. Did you approach her?
It was mutual.
How mutual? She was
That don't
looking
even
at
matter,
you
Bello.
like. I mean, it do, because if you're pursuing her, then you need to be able to afford a woman. If you can't afford a woman,
And that don't matter because even if I was attracted to you and I approached you and you agreed to a relationship and we agreed to have a family, this is the thing, y'all don't care about
I'm
kids
not talking about just
because
family.
hold on.
Go ahead.
Most people who want to be in a relationship with people, you should want to be in a relationship to have a family, to settle down, especially if I'm helping you with your quote unquote dreams. You said if I'm gonna be an addition to your dreams, I ain't doing it for free.
I'm saying.
Yeah, but most
I knew you were gonna bring up the family
women
thing. What about a woman that don't have kids?
Anyway, if you having kids with a woman, which your grandma did, and that's why you're here today, it is for the advantage of the kids that one of the parents stay home as much as possible. That's how you create well-rounded kids instead of
And
shipping
that's
them off to
fine. I'm just
daycare.
saying that's not
So
how most
you,
men are approaching women.
Can I speak on that real quick? Just real quick. You
Jesus,
spoke on
y'all
you
ain't
spoke on
let me
family.
finish.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead and finish. I want to respect it. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm not talking over y'all.
You brought up family, right? I'm saying, what about if you don't have kids? What is she going to do in the relationship or the marriage? Everybody don't want kids. So I'm saying, especially in this generation, every woman don't want kids. So what are you
Do
going to
you
do
want
when you
kids? Do you want kids?
no?
Okay then. Well, most women do want kids. So next.
But there's a lot of women that don't. But I'm just saying, a woman
No, but
existence is
No,
not
it
just
ain't.
time.
she still brings your life intrinsic value. She still helps you, cooks for you, cleans for you.
I can do
She
that myself.
still, yeah, you could do that, but when you have a woman in your life, you don't do that. So that's the point. She does it for you.
See, I disagree with that, right? I was in the military, so guess what? I know how to do all those things. A woman's job is not just to cook and clean. I
You
don't
can
know,
say
like y'all
that,
being
but
sold
people in
that.
the military, they're given wives in order to do these things. So I don't
Giving
really know
wives?
what you're
What?
talking
Who
about.
are you? Giving
I'm
wives?
a snipe. What are you talking about?
Oh,
What?
this person trolling. Whoever this is trolling. I
I'm
ain't even
not
gonna go
trolling.
for
I'm
it.
dead serious.
That's
Like dudes are in the military are given wives so they can
that's
function in
not
life.
that's not true. If they were given wives, do you
It be
know how
true.
many? Do you know how many feminists would rise up if men were given wives in the military?
No, because feminists don't like y'all. That's why.
So exactly. So do you think that if we were given wives in the middle, I shouldn't even be indulging in this conversation. But anyway,
Yeah, but you
women are not
intrigued. So what's up?
women are not just here to cook and clean. That's not just a woman's job.
That's
That's a
what. Wait,
man's
hold up.
job.
That's what some men believe.
I'm not talking about just that's because I just said in the beginning they've been
Wait,
indoctrinated
so
to
what do you
believe that.
wait? So what do you have to say against that? Some men do believe women are just here to cook and clean. What do you have to say against that?
Hold on, is that the point that he made though?
I don't freaking know at this
What
point.
point? What
He
point did he
all over the
make?
place. He pivoted. He made a
Actually,
point, and when I tried to respond, he started pivoting to my response to contradict his point. Nonetheless, I want to say this: the reason why you confused, because a woman in the comments said I'm confused. The reason why you confused is because this is an example of a man who uses liberation and feminist ideology against you as a woman. If you're having a child for a woman, I mean, for a man, if you're in a family with a man, yes, he absolutely should be providing. Absolutely should. I don't believe in 50-50 logic as a feminist. It's only you deal with a man or you deal with a man and he upgrades your life in a financial way because that's biology. Every species on the planet does that, and human males are not exempt. I'm
How is that?
sorry.
How is that
No. So
biology?
hold on one second. Hold on. It's crazy you say that, Lynn, because I wanted to talk about that today about how men are weaponizing feminism against women and us wanting liberation and how diabolical it is and how they work with the community to do it. Hold on, Eric.
I'm not
Stop.
saying
Stop. So I'm so fucking glad you say it, and it's just proof that you be in my brain space. We share it because that is exactly what he's up here doing. And I was hoping it would get called out when he first started because he act like he did that thing that Tara was talking about this morning. How what she often talks about it, how men like try to be complimentary and they say these nice things or they seem like they're agreeable, all for them to pull the rug from under you. That's what he did. He came in saying like as if he agreed with the prompt, men always are submissive, and then he went into, but he wouldn't let his woman be submissive. I mean, he's not gonna be submissive to his woman. They're gonna go 50-50 because he's a bum. Like men who speak like him are losers. Like they say they frame it in a way like it's a partnership, but I want women to understand that you're gonna be the working girl. You're gonna be the peace stew. You're going to be his property. He's going to turn it on you. He's going to put himself on a pedestal where he is the leader and he's delegating things for you to do, and you're gonna be out there working, bringing him the money like he's a PIMP. That's exactly what he's saying. He's just not gonna say it because he's manipulative, he's dangerous, he's disgusting. And men like him, and he sound like he been to prison. Men like him I don't trust. So that need to be said.
You just made up hella shit
I
just
guess I have
now.
a question for
You just made up hella
biology.
shit just now.
How is it? But there's plenty of species on the planet that the women are the leaders and protectors and providers. So how can you say it's biology?
No, all species on the planet, the man has to prove to the woman why he's worth procreating with, why he's worth having a child with, because that's what sex is. All species. Birds make a nest.
But
But yeah, why you
I'm
make up
up.
so much stuff?
Hold
I ain't never
up.
been to prison a day in my life.
Hold up. You can
Not even been to jail.
want a button. There you go. I was trying to push this button. You can defend yourself another day. Thank y'all for coming. See y'all later.